Hey.
Welcome
We
to the
gotta
AyeAye
get the
Meeting.
horns, man. We gotta get the horns.
We have to get something else.
We gotta get the horns. That's all.
It don't have to be a horn. It could be a
Man, y'all don't see how lit.
bell.
You don't see how lit drink champs be when they have them horns
We
going.
are not drink champs. Matter of fact, we're the AyeAye Meeting. We're the opposite of the drink champs.
Opposite.
The opposite.
Right. The only person on this show that drink is me.
Right. So, my name is Rebecca.
I drank. Wait, let's clear it up. I drank.
Okay.
Yeah, but just not at the AA meeting.
I had Crown before I got here.
That was before you got here. You're supposed to drink in sync with the AA
We
meeting.
do not drink and drive.
coincides.
By the way.
Well, he doesn't have
I
to
don't
drive. I'm already in the studio. So, but I actually looked at my refrigerator and I was like, I have Moscato just sitting here. So,
Is that what you got in that cup?
no, that's
That's
apple.
apple juice.
I should have known.
Oh, okay.
Thank God for Uber. I wish I had Uber on them 3 occasions while I got jammed up.
Okay. Well, but they had taxis back
Yeah, well, shit. The last one was what?
The last one of the
It's
jammed up.
18, so the last one was 16.
Mm-hmm.
They had Ubers, but I had a car then, so.
You didn't think to get over?
No, I had options, actually. I had 3 people like, nah, come on, ride with me. But, sometimes niggas just be like, man, look, I need you to do nothing for me, bro. I'm good. I got it.
Then you're in the back police car like, man, look, I need help.
Hey, it wasn't my fault. It's a long story. I can explain it, but it's a long story. We'll do that another time.
Because we're on episode 32. My name is Rebecca the Great. No, wait. Is it?
Oh.
Yeah, Rebecca the Great. Because what was I looking at?
I like that new little nickname you got there. That's kind of dope.
Thank you.
Kind of dope.
Oh, is that a side face?
Not at all.
Okay. You
What was
wanna?
that?
I don't know.
That's the Crown Royal.
Hey, this is off topic totally.
You wanna
I just
tell
want
your
to ask
name?
a question. Everybody knows me.
No, we have new listeners.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
welcome
we
to the AA Meeting, new listeners. My name is Dinero, a.k.a. Money Man Myers. I am in the building. The Playboy is dead.
Whoa, casket.
Casket shop.
Neighborhood drive-by.
Whoa, what?
I mean, we can drive by here and there, until things become official. You still pull a drive by too.
Okay, what was your question?
Did y'all hear anything about the 5 Heartbeats getting a documentary?
Yes, Robert Townsend he's doing the, okay, I love Robert Townsend.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got excited when I saw him on Black Lightning.
Let
the
me bring
first
him up to make sure that's the right
episode.
person.
It is. Meteor Man.
Okay, and Parenthood.
Parenthood.
Okay, I had to make sure
But
I like him.
he did the 5 Heartbeats? You know what you said?
The 5 Heartbeats.
Okay, number 1, they're not a real group. A lot of people are
Right.
Googling them, trying to find out what happened to Eddie King and all those good great people.
That's funny.
Yeah, he had to mention that, but he was saying that the making of it was such like a journey that he's doing like a documentary on that, and it should be available on streaming services next month.
Oh, that's what's up. Actually, the 5 Heartbeats weren't a real group, but their backstory was like it coincided with another group from back in the day. I can't remember who it was. I would have to Google it. But they coincided with that group, and he wrote that story based off of that group.
Correct.
So it's not like it was just a fake story all the way around. It had some true points. It just was a made-up group.
Yeah, because he kept mentioning a group, but I can't remember who it was. But he was saying that you can see like the casting of it where R. Kelly was like casted on there.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Yeah, that's what people were like glad that was X'd out.
out.
The whole entire thing. He wanted to have Whitney Houston play a role, Denzel Washington play a role. So he was saying like it was hard for him to like get the movie on theater because back then you only had like 1 black movie a year. I didn't kind of see that. So shout out to Robert Thompson.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Okay.
He was on the radio.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find out who that was because I missed the introduction part of it when I got in the car, and I heard him talking about how hard it was for African American producers and stuff like that. And I was like, who is this man? Like, he sounds wonderful. And it was like he's like a legend of all time.
Legend.
And I love him.
Robert Townsend. I'm not gonna say Robert Townsend. That movie, 5 Heartbeats, should be in everybody's top 10.
I agree.
Point blank period. If you over 26 years old, 26 puts you at what year? No, I'm pushing it.
Playing damn, do the math.
I don't know if I want to say 26. I think I want to say if you 29 and
30?
older, 29 and older.
That's 1998, 1999.
29 and older.
1989.
Yeah, I can say that. That's not right. At 29 and older, you should have 5 heartbeats in your top 10.
Okay.
Period.
So the 5 high tops, they're not real groups either.
The who?
The
It's
5
the high tops.
The
The
high
high tops.
They're
Not the
real.
5 high tops.
So the high tops.
High tops is a real
Okay.
group.
Yeah, he just took like different, like Daenerys was saying, like different background scenarios from different groups and put it together. But a lot of people were like,
They thought it was a real.
what?
They thought it was an autobiography for real.
Yeah, so it's just behind the scenes of him filming it. And my favorite Robin Thompson movie besides Hollywood Shuffle, which is really good.
It wasn't really good, but it was all right.
It told a story.
Right. You watch it now, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's not, because he was saying like he couldn't go like get money from banks and stuff. Like he had to use like credit cards.
Yeah.
And even when it came out theater, he was like, it just went horrible. Same thing with Meteor Man. He was like, Meteor Man came out, it was horrible.
Maybe we're gonna watch that.
But you know what's crazy?
Can't find it.
Is Meteor Man was horrible then in their eyes or in the critics' eyes and etc. But that movie is a classic.
It really is.
So-
You touch the books and you start
Yeah,
that's
movie.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Golden Lords and everybody
Look
in
at
Mama was in there.
Look at that
Everybody.
Golly, Sinbad.
I thought about getting some shirts made with the Golden Lords on
The
it.
Golden
Like
Lords.
that jump was hard. Like
They were like clean.
that jump was dope. Like for real.
The little old boys.
I think,
they spray paint their hair.
We ain't got to that point yet, but Robert Townsend, he need to have his crown on there somewhere. That
Sure.
man's a legend.
Like I said, I saw the first episode of Black Lightning, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh, they're Robert Townsend. He
What
was,
the hell is he doing in Black Lightning?
he
Don't tell
was,
me.
okay.
I have to see it. Don't tell me.
I'm upset from the app because I was like really getting into it, and then it was like skipping around episodes, and I was like, God dang, I can't even.
That was on what app?
CW. That's the channel it comes on.
CW?
Mhm.
Well, damn, how long is it going to take for it to hit Netflix?
It
Oh,
just
wow.
came out. I think they're on like an episode 7 or 8.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be about a year there.
Yeah.
I don't know, because the last season, as soon as it left CW, went straight to like Netflix like a week later. But I know that was to like promote it up so people can watch it, but I'm waiting for it.
I think it's after I finished season 1, I felt like Netflix should have picked it up and took it from the CW. They should have took it. I guarantee they got more ratings on Netflix than they did on CW.
I think that's what CW does because, you know, they have the Flash, the Arrow, something else. Like, they're over, like, the DC comics. Like, in one night, it's, like, 4 different DC comic character TV shows. Okay, so...
My name is Plain Jane. Hi.
Hi!
Jane,
What's up, Plain
Yeah.
Jane?
My addiction is.
Okay, go
why are
ahead.
you trying to do the little Chinese lady thing?
It's my 2 sticks in my bun.
Oh, okay. The 2 sticks are chopped?
Sticks? They can be.
That's a Nicki Minaj lyric.
Who said? She said that for real?
Yes, when she
When
had.
I got 2 sticks in my bun.
I have a bun on top of my head, everyone. You know, I make my 2 sticks in my bun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I really mean two sticks.
I
That's
thought she was dead, but okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so my addiction is I've been getting to the money. Everybody.
Hey.
That's my addiction, the money.
Okay.
I thought she was going to say the
They were
song.
king.
Okay.
That was the song.
Mm-hmm.
Is the money your addiction or the song?
The money.
Oh, okay.
The money. I'm realizing hard work is hard work. But when that direct deposit hit,
Okay.
it pay off. It does.
Understandable.
Absolutely.
Oh, and also everyone eating off my plate.
What? Are you inviting people over or are they just taking from your plate?
I ain't never been selfish with a penny, dollar, or a dime.
Well, let me get that in.
Because you have braids, you cannot.
What the hell that got to do with
What
anything?
does that have to do with
I don't know, but
That's
no.
nothing.
Whenever I always do for people.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like that for a long time. One time I did have a lot of
Good night.
I did have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I went somewhere, people with me, you didn't have to pay if I had it. I like doing stuff like that.
Oh, so when you'd be like, that could, yeah, can you go with me? I should just say yes because you would.
Sounds like you should just say yes.
There has been times where you said yes, you say no, and I said, I'll pay for you, just come on. He's like, no, I don't feel like leaving my house.
Yeah, you're right.
She act like an old ass lady, don't she?
I do, but for that reason, I'm very safe and successful.
You see her Rogers sweater on.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I thought it was a robe.
It's cold in the studio.
I thought it was a robe for a second.
Well, I have on a see-through shirt. Excuse me.
You know, Mr. Rogers with a t-shirt on.
I had to wear the word.
But you said see-through shirts. Our listeners think you just. What you obsessed with titties like last week or something? You just kept watching something. You're like, they're showing boobies.
I was saying,
right.
But why is that grandma like?
Because you see, I got a see-through shirt on, so now visitors are like,
okay.
But shout out to Mr. Rogers. I got a shirt with him on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he got his middle finger up with like tattoos everywhere.
I bet it says it's an ugly sweater Christmas shirt or something.
No, I love this sweater.
Oh.
It's like, he's gangsta on them.
I'm supposed to order my ugly Christmas sweater from Amazon. God dang it.
If you want that bitch in the next 2 weeks, you better hurry up.
And I need to actually buy it next week.
Our ugly was today.
Better hurry up then.
Okay, so I'll go with my addiction. It actually started today. YouTube will get you like caught like a black hole where it's like one video and then it's like 2 videos. And like 3 hours later, you don't watch like everything that just strolled up. So I started watching Unsung, and it started out with who was it? 702 first. And I didn't know like so much stuff about them as far as like Sinbad was the one that kind of got them to Atlanta to get signed to.
Is that the Where My Girls At girls?
Yes, Where My Girls At.
From the front and the back.
I did a song 2 years ago featuring that. I mean, sampling that song. I always think about that.
Where My Girls At? CeeLo. That was Miss Alien. It's like, oh god, it had like 3 albums that went gold.
I don't know, because now I'm thinking about the song from
It was
Black.
late 90s,
That's
right?
not them.
They were between late 90s to the 2000s.
Okay.
702 was in 2000?
The late 90s, 2000s, around that time.
But you know, okay, so the dark skin one, I have to say about it because I don't have my paper. The dark skin one got a baby daddy from Music Soul Child. I think her name was like Moesha.
So you got a baby daddy from Music Soul Child?
Music Soul Child
Had a baby from Music Soul
I get it, but
how she did say
and then, oh my god, it was Irish or Irish. Okay, so one of them was like a twin, but one of the other twins passed away. But when one of the twins was pregnant, like the other twin had like stepped in. Nobody knew because they were twins. So it was like a lot. Like I just learned a lot. Then I went from there to Avant.
I love you.
Shout out to Avant.
Unfortunately, Avant is no longer with us.
He's alive. Stop killing people.
Stop doing that. I really like you a lot. Like,
I mean, we all like the.
But when I was watching the one for Avant, it really made me realize why artists go independent, because he had to go to like every time he dropped the song and it went number 1, it was a song that he felt like was going to win, but like the record label was saying like, no, you shouldn't drop that. Like My First Love, I think one record label didn't want him to drop that as a single.
That shit is a classic.
I only got 4 minutes.
4 minutes. I knew you were gonna say 4 minutes.
That song.
I love that song.
What, they didn't want that song, or he didn't want it?
They didn't want him to drop that song like as a single, like because they were talking about like how he had to keep going like different record labels because it wasn't like feeling they would sign him or put him like on the back burner. And like you just keep working.
How you put Avant on the back burner? That was dope. I don't know who was writing his shit, but he was. He
was writing his own stuff, and
for real?
Like one more producer. I have no.
That's what's up. I respect the artists that write their own music.
Yeah, so it went from there to Kelly Price, which she wrote like a lot of songs, like a lot of people. Shout out to her.
Yeah, she'll go friend.
Yes.
That's why she used to rock with R. Kelly so hard.
Is that?
She slept with my man.
They played that, and then the remix was like, "Hello, Mr. Biggs." I was like, "Mr. Biggs, was that his first time being Mr. Biggs?" Because I remember there's a Ronald Isley moment where everybody called him, or he was cheated on, either or. He
always seemed to peek through a song, and it's one of those, like, I wouldn't say R. Kelly was the first one to do Trapped in the Closet, because Ronald Isley has always been a storyline connecting 3 or 4 songs together.
But you know why that is, right?
You're listening.
R. Kelly was writing all that shit.
I'm saying though, but it's a good thing, like how he was able to do all that.
Yeah, R. Kelly was doing all that.
Because even with now that you say it, the song.
He Proposed to Me.
No, it's R. Kelly, Ronald Isley, and then the girl, and she was like.
Who was that? Was that?
One of them was Shantae Moore.
It was Shantae.
And there was another one which was like, "Where your friends?" Something. Oh my god, I can't.
Oh god, your friend. No, it's not.
I can't remember. Okay, if you have children that don't know what, I honestly think that me watching Kelly Price, Avant, it was like real R&B. We'll talk about it later, but just saying, like, because even I watched like Down there Jones, he had like a drinking problem.
I can see that.
You didn't even know that.
I can see that.
I couldn't see it.
That's
Me
like
Obviously.
But I feel like they just like stopped making music, but you don't really know like the reason why in certain areas.
I was last weekend. I was at a all girl bridesmaid song party, and they were listening to music, and Ronald Isley song came on TV, and I was thinking, and they changed it, and that song been in my head ever since. He was the first one to have ad-libs. He got that song say, I'm sorry, not the first one. I said that back.
What?
He was really good at having it. It was a song. He was like, "Hello, ladies. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Fine." I just thought it was so cute. But it had changed. I'm like, I don't know. What would you do? Mm-mm.
Was it Contagious?
You just
No, it wasn't.
They are my age.
Then it was Down Low.
But see, the thing about Ronald Isley been out since the 70s.
Right,
Okay.
he did Jail Time.
He was, what that got to do with anything?
He was older than jail time and still, you know.
Some people didn't know that where he was. He might have thought he would. He
didn't do Jail Time until the 2000s, though. So
his last album, maybe the album before that, it came out in 2003.
I haven't heard a Ronald Isley album since Eternal, which was the one with Contagious on it. But he has had albums since then.
Is
It was called Eternal.
No,
I bumped whatever that last one was. I bumped that thing for 2 years.
She did.
It was what was the second single on there?
It's going down.
It said Showdown.
Ronald Isley.
Showdown? That song? That was on R. Kelly album.
No, he got one from somebody been fooling around in my home.
Yeah.
Driving in my car.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, he has a song.
Just because you see me when it doesn't mean
No, we're singing two different songs. That's Contagious.
Is that Contagious?
I'm saying he has a song saying the showdown is going down. Somebody's been fooling around in my home.
That's what
he didn't. That
it's
was
called Showdown.
The song Showdown is on R. Kelly's album, The Chocolate Factory.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
Well, shout out to Ronald Isley.
You can have more than one song. You can have.
They probably had a remix or something on one of his albums. I don't remember, but.
But yeah, I was watching this is what happened when we watched YouTube. We went from 702 to Ronald Isley.
Well, Isley came from Kelly Price because, you know.
Yeah,
the
but
connection.
Just a background story, because you know they used to have VH1 behind the music, but that was mostly centered around white bands. Every now and then.
Oh, nobody.
I got it.
Every now and then.
I seen a lot of our generation artists that was on behind.
All I remember is
2003.
Mr. Elliott, Usher.
I mean, you had
Aaliyah,
Dupree, DM. You had a lot of people on behind the music.
Okay, so I'll take it back. But shout out to Unsung because they have more, I would say.
They got all niggas.
Yeah, like Next is the one I wanted to watch.
All niggas.
Okay, wait. I found it. It's Ronald Isley. It came out in 2013, and it's called Body Kiss.
Oh, that's
what the album.
2013.
I mean 2003.
Okay, I remember. Yeah, Plain Jane.
Yes, I'm gonna listen to that today.
I was gonna mention that when you said that Donnell Jones had a drinking problem, and you don't know what happened to their career, blah, blah, blah. I was gonna say that's the same thing happened to RL. He started going through depression and all kind of stuff, and that's why you ain't heard from him.
Where's Black Street?
Years.
Do they have one?
Black Street is actually supposed to be working on some new music, from what Teddy Riley said on the Breakfast Club.
It's possible.
So,
but RL do write music for people.
I wouldn't know it, but
because he was on the Breakfast Club
recently,
a year ago. Yeah. And he was saying that's what he does. He was like, I just find myself writing music like Jaheim. He writes for like Jaheim. I hear him in the background.
Jaheim ain't been out in what, 2-3 years?
You look like Jaheim.
You play Woman's Worth. We're gonna sing along.
That song with him and Keisha Cole. That's like one of my favorite songs.
That's my favorite.
That song go hard. He's like, I can't cover my tat, but I can do something with my plaits.
Yeah, I cut my plaits.
I'm confused.
But yeah, and this is nothing before we move on to De Niro. Well, I guess I'll talk about it later. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Your addiction.
Stop and just went into
because we're gonna talk about the whole R&B thing. I want to bring it up.
Well, we done talked about it.
I'm telling you.
Well, okay, go ahead.
I don't have much of an addiction this week. If I want to sit back and look at what occupied my time the entire week, I would have to say fantasy football.
Okay.
I know y'all don't know much about that.
We try.
Whatever.
I said much. I didn't say you don't know about it. I said you don't know much.
I see email.
It's playoff time right now for fantasy football, so everybody focused. I'm looking at trying to win like $1,000
Can I get some?
between these few leagues.
Can I
you
get
know
some?
what I mean? Yeah, Secret
Divided
Santa.
by 3 people.
Come in Secret Santa. $25 minimum.
What?
I mean maximum.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
can't do Secret Santa with 3 people.
It was sarcasm. It was sarcasm.
But that's funny though.
It was sarcasm. But yeah, everybody who plays fantasy football, that's all they on right now. That's all they think about. They checking their apps every 10 minutes to see if it's, a player in the free agency that you can go get that's gonna help you get to the championship and things of that nature. So that's all I really been focused on all week, aside from picking cotton at the plantation.
Oh boy. Oh, okay.
That's about it.
And not eating corn.
And I don't eat corn on the cob.
Do you eat rice?
I love rice actually.
When I was listening to the Donnell Jones thing, they were saying like when they had to move, all they ate was like rice because that's all they could afford.
Rice and butter.
Yeah, like rice
That'd
and
work.
butter, rice and black pepper. Just not eat rice.
My dad called me Chinese to this day because I will eat white rice by itself.
My son does.
Just cause.
He'll eat the yellow rice from Chinese. No meat, no vegetables, just fried yellow rice.
I mean, but what the hell wrong with you? Where you come from?
I need some
Just want
gravy.
rice? No, just rice is fine.
Some duck sauce. That's it.
I don't need that. Just the rice. Now, if you got some hot sauce, that'll do. But if not, I'm good. Just the rice.
I have never bought a bottle of hot sauce or then had a bottle of hot sauce.
You ain't no nigga then.
I
You got a cabinet with no hot sauce and no Louisiana.
I don't need. Is it Louisiana or St. Pete?
It's Texas Pete.
Texas
for one.
Pete. Apparently, I don't have it in my cabinet either.
Well, I prefer Louisiana because Texas Pete to me it sucks.
Okay. So, moving on. Everybody good? Okay.
We Gucci.
Just making sure.
Ice house on
Gucci
point. Nice and cold.
Oh, my mind went blank again. I write stuff down during the week, and then I get here and be like, I don't know, sis.
It's a free for all.
I know.
That's why I freestyle.
But this is the thing.
I haven't had no paper in months.
I am a natural writer. I used to write like all the time in high school, in middle school, whatever. I got notebooks in
You've been out of school for 40 years.
But me writing helps me remember stuff, even when I don't. Like I remember writing it. But anyhow, so on the Crown Talk, I was super excited on Saturday as a as a reggae fan.
Reggaeton?
No, it's two different things.
That's actual reggae. What you talking about?
Who, me? Yeah. So I sent Plain Jane a message and I said Buju Banton is free, and she gave me a question mark.
I knew who he was.
I tried so hard to educate you.
People say he was free.
So Buju Banton was free Saturday. What was that? The 7th? I'm off my days.
He actually had got out like the day before or something.
Yeah, Friday maybe.
And then he was like officially released the next day, but he's supposed to be getting deported like.
He's already there.
Right from there, yeah.
Yeah, he's in Jamaica right now. He's actually in the studio. And I just want to put this out there for 2000. I have like 2019 music predictions. I predict that DJ Khaled is going to find some way somehow to get Buju Banton on one of his songs. Just putting it out there.
And that's probably why I'm not listening to Khaled next album.
But I'm excited that he's home. Let's see here. He got convicted of federal drug charges in 2011. That's like...
It was conspiracy?
Conspiracy right? Possesses cocaine with intent to distribute.
2011?
Yeah. And he had a gun.
Like 2010, actually. Because I thought he had a deal like 9 years.
Yeah, his lawyer got him a deal. If you don't know who he is, shame on you.
Don't give me a deal for 10 years. That's crazy.
That means he could have got more.
Right.
Ooh, that's crazy. I mean, I know what it means.
If he was giving me 25.
Damn, dog.
But I think he only served 8.
A deal is 2.
Or 7. I guess it was
But if you
7.
want 25, you want 10.
Yeah.
I want none of it.
No. Listen.
So he has the song Champion, which I love. I Want to Be Loved, which if you are at a good DJ would put him in the reggae mix along with the siren, the police sound. When that comes on, I'm like, I'm ready. The bun is just up.
I go to the restroom.
Right now?
No.
Oh.
You said you go to the restroom?
So, me and Plain Jane went to a reggae concert, and she looked more awkward than I did, and she made me uncomfortable. It's really aggravating. But I'm glad that she went. I tried to educate her on different music, but whatever. So shout out to just him. I can't wait for new music because we've been jamming his music for the past 7 years. He has like has more content than Tupac.
Who is we?
Oh, I have. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Buju Banton, you have a fan.
Buju Banton.
I ain't got no beef with homie. You know.
You probably hear him, but don't know him.
I know exactly who he is when I hear his music.
Some people
but
like
me personally, I'm not gonna go to my Apple and search Banton and listen to it. I'm not a reggae fan.
1 out of 1 million. It's okay.
I'm not a reggae fan.
Me either.
Yeah, Monday and Tuesday, I was like all over reggae because it just made me feel maybe they go by fast.
Only reggae I can listen to and be comfortable with listening to it is Bob Marley.
Or Sean Paul.
Outside of that, I don't even listen to Sean Paul.
What's the other man's name?
He knows my name. And then
his
that's
album,
Sean Paul.
What's
that first album or whatever album that was, I don't know when it was, but when that was out,
Good Night,
that thing and all that, when that was popping, this was like 2000, 2001. Mm-hmm. Okay, those couple of singles, I'll listen to that, but I'm not gonna just say listen to your whole album. Like, I am not a reggae guy.
Shout out to Elephant Man.
Who was the guy that had the song with Maya? I did love that song.
Beanie Man?
That song was hard.
Beanie Man.
That song was hard.
Quick story, I went to go see the Reggae Fest and Beanie Man came out at, 9:55, 9:57, the lights were on.
He did that one song with her and that was it?
No, it was just him by himself.
Oh.
He did sing Red Bull and rum. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. The lights were
do
on.
that.
Miami don't play, they had a curfew because, he was late.
They up all night, that's crazy.
Not in that fairground.
Also, I just want to recognize Robert Townsend's crown because he's just a great director, writer. One thing he did say is that when people tell him no, that just makes him go for. And if you honestly listen to people telling him no, we wouldn't even have the great movies that we have now. And Parenthood, let's not forget.
And he's a pretty decent actor.
Yeah.
On top of that, so.
Yeah.
His part in Black Lightning was like really good. I'm not gonna tell you what happened. Just let you know.
I'll watch it eventually.
I even texted my mom. I was like, Mom, Robert Thompson's on TV. That's how excited I was. No cap.
You always be excited about them old niggas.
Yeah.
Ain't your mom taking you to see Sinbad?
Yes.
For the second time.
He's funny.
This grandma over here. We used to start calling her granny on the show.
That was a nickname one time ago.
Yeah, we can call her
grandma. Yes, because
in high school.
I didn't mind it because they were giving LA women other names.
I would be a grandma and a holy bitch. Or a slut or whore.
Anything else above that.
Of course. I don't think they know that. Let you call them a bitch, slut, or whore.
If they fit the shoe
you'd be surprised.
They still, unless they walk in the streets.
Well, in high school, you don't know no better. So it's like, yeah, I'm his bitch.
I mean, women say that now I'm a bad bitch and shit like that. But that's
way
Trina
back
made
then.
it cool. Trina made it cool back in 1999.
Exactly.
But you're not gonna call a chick you come here, hoe.
No,
you can't do
listen to what you just said, Daenerys. You just said when Trina came out in 1999, which we were still in school then. So of course girls was saying they bad bitches, but nigga called them a bitch. They was fine with it.
But you don't even have all your books.
But not the whores and the sluts and etc.
But even when you're what's like 9, I was like,
we was finna go into 9th grade.
Right, so I went walk around talking about I'm a bad bitch. I don't even know this algebra.
We wasn't. There were girls, but we wasn't.
Right,
I actually bought Trina's album.
I don't know.
Like
she looks like a child in that movie.
When I was
a child. Shit.
When I was in 8th grade, I will never forget. I don't know what song this was. It was Can You Pop It Like a Bottle of Chris? Shake it. I don't know, but this girl used to always sing, and to this day, why the hell do we know that song in middle school?
Oh yeah, we don't.
It's about popping your PUSS on some.
You talking about Kaya?
It wasn't Kaya.
Oh.
But yes, and to this day, I don't understand. Why was we knowing them words? I didn't know the words. My parents wouldn't play that shit. When you go to work,
y'all was sneaking and listening to the words.
When you go to school and you hit everybody around you singing, you don't have no choice but to pick up lyrics.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking
Off Glass. Whose song is that? Is that Kaya?
I don't know.
Little Mama Off Glass. Can you pop it for a bottle of Chris? You off glass.
How much was a bottle of Chris that your vagina worth was more than the bottle?
Chris was that shit back in them days.
And I was in 8th grade.
That was Ace of Spades back then.
But your vagina is worth so much more. It should be.
You gotta be a king because a queen is what I embody.
Right. What's I gonna say? Well, I was saying Kelly Price, my friend, and I was like, I didn't know anything about cheating or sleeping around, but it was deep. Okay. And I also wanted to say on 12/13/13, I was at work And next thing I know, everybody went crazy over the internet. That's when Beyonce dropped Beyonce out of the blue. It was 5 years ago. So
the one with,
it says Beyonce.
what is it called?
Her self-album.
Her self-album. With Drunken Love on it.
That was 5 years ago. I remember it, and it came out when
12, 13.
Everybody walk around
that
saying
sounds right because
Wild
I bought that album from I bought it from Walmart too with the DVD. It came with the DVD. I bought.
But where did it drop first? Cause I couldn't get it because it came out of nowhere.
I don't know. I got it from Walmart and I bought it for at the time I was dating my son's mother. She was pregnant with him, matter of fact, and I bought it for her for Christmas. And we sat there one night and it was like 8 of us. Like my squad came through, we was all just chilling, and she wanted to watch the DVD. So we put the DVD in, and a bunch of niggas just sitting around watching the DVD.
Why not?
With a woman who gonna talk shit about it, and it was weird. Yeah, it was weird, but yeah, I remember that. That's an interesting situation.
But Sean, it was like 16 videos.
Right. It was all. It was a videography, is what they call it. Yeah.
Then after that, there was Lemonade. That was a whole video that dropped on HBO.
Boy,
I still ain't seen it.
I would say that I love the album.
Never seen it.
But the videography, however you call it, with the poems with it, it really like just explains what women go through on a regular basis.
2 days and it was gone.
Yeah.
It's on Tidal now, right?
Yes. But just listening to cause I think I forgot who wrote the poems, but just you be like, I understand why women are sometimes paranoid and angry and fall in love and out of love and hate you and don't hate you, watching their back and trying to figure out what you're doing with your life. So yeah, so shout out to her.
I'm the type of person where if I don't know the words to the song, I don't want to hear it. But how do you learn songs? I have to be in the mood or something. And for me to sit there and watch every single video, I was focused on the TV, listening to every lyric, every word, looking at the video.
Beyonce.
And I was like, dang, she's talking about her mom on this song, she's talking about her daddy on this song.
I remember we had a whole meeting in the house. We were like, I think this is about her daddy. I think this is about Jay-Z. And we playing Jay and said, it was the first time I was watching it, and we were just already breaking down
the fact that your daddy cheated on your mama and your husband had ended up cheating on you.
Yeah.
You never thought it would happen.
Never.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
It so
women cheat too. Almost that hoes cheat too. But I'm trying to change.
But hoes do cheat. Look at their name.
I'm trying to change. No, not with saying hoes. Because
I
say, hey man, I got a drink in there. You gonna go get that hoe for me? That's how I speak. That's just how I speak.
Because you're from Duval County.
Absolutely. Born and raised 103rd Street, all the way to Fairfax. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm happy you made me lose my train.
Yeah, you lost your train of thought. Okay.
Yeah.
And as always, I know it's Christmas is around the corner. I'm still pushing for don't be a hoe for hugs. Oh my goodness. Or don't be a ho for hugs. Well, that's 3 hoes. Okay, so you got something to say?
That's a big ass nigga getting 3 hugs from 3 hoes.
Okay, so moving on. Everybody's good?
Yep.
Okay, so this morning I was entertained. I always love looking at the Kodak Black interview because he just remind me of the youth. He's just really funny.
And down to earth.
Yeah.
For real.
You may have to watch the interview twice to understand exactly what he's saying. But
he's from Florida.
Yeah, he's from Florida.
I understood perfectly.
No, I understood too, but some people were like, he's cool, but is he answering in full sentence?
He's from Florida, so you understood him.
Mm-hmm.
But when the girl from
Miami,
that's some other shit.
You didn't understand that.
That's some other shit there.
But she's from Florida as well.
Yeah, but that's another part of Florida right there.
Miami.
No. She's from another part of Miami. She's from a 2000 era of generation in Miami, Florida. I don't know what.
It's 26.
I don't know how that little girl live, but she act like she's 17, man. And
everyone from the South speaks.
Yeah.
I hear we all sound alike, but I don't hear it.
Well, I listened to Kodak's song, ZZ.
I love that song.
I like what is the little thing?
The mariachi horns.
I don't know. But to me, if you listen to the flow, it sounds like a Rick Ross flow. Not trying to say that he's copying Rick Ross, but I hear it because you said that I hear it in there.
I can see that.
But we're recording Night Shift. So he
Yeah, think about that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about everything. I've been working.
And she gotta get to that money in the morning.
Okay, Okay, so yesterday he was with Ebro.
Yeah. Was that yesterday or the day before?
It was yesterday.
Oh, it was just yesterday?
Yeah, and then he was on the Breakfast Club today. But he was on Ebro in the morning, and from the jump, the interview was awkward because you don't tell an artist, I didn't really want you up here because I didn't really know too much about you. But then I started looking you up, and I'm glad you're here. Okay, well, I don't cancel out what you just said.
The nigga said, he was like looking at your rap sheet and stuff like that. You doing interviews with ski mask on. I was like, I don't want no parts of that. But I'm glad you're here. What the hell, nigga?
Yeah, what
How about I just leave now?
Right.
Like, that was.
Are you cold?
I almost just said F.
Do you need
Ebro.
a ski mask?
I almost just said F. Ebro, but I'm not gonna say that.
Trick Daddy made it very clear.
I wouldn't mind getting a
Trick Daddy from what?
So,
Florida.
He was like,
enough said.
So yeah, so the interview went on, and then like he was cool, like he was answering that question. Some of the questions was still like really dumb and stupid to me. Like y'all wasn't even prepared to talk to him or even like look at his past interviews because he answers questions but like a simple answer. Because again,
don't say he's from Florida. He's 21 years old at the same time.
I wouldn't say from that, but I know like a lot of rappers don't really talk. Like they don't do interviews. Like he said, he's like, I really don't do interviews when I try to do something different. Hold on one moment first while I get my child. Okay, yeah, I had to get my child or animal pet. But yeah, so back to Kodak Black. So like you said, it was like an awkward conversation the whole time because I feel like they wasn't prepared to talk to him.
I don't know if they was prepared, but I don't like the questions. I felt like they was trying to. I don't really know what they were trying to do exactly because I know, like I said, he was like, yeah, you know, you got a charge for smoking weed on Instagram with your kid. Like what does that have to do with why we here?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know, you know, the club, they ask certain questions, but the questions that they ask is relevant to like what we got going on right now. Okay, we see you making music, we see you evolving. What's changed in your life to where now you don't want to do the things you did?
Right.
They ain't gonna say, well, what changed in your life to where you don't want to smoke weed in front of your baby no more? Like, come on, dude, that's not how you do it.
But what happened in your past, like from this album that you came through? Like, what song touched you the most
like,
that made you write?
That was bothering me listening to Ebro's questions, and I'm like, that's flawed, bro. Like,
right, because even like I didn't know, because I watched the Breakfast Club interview first, and they had brought him up, and I was like, oh, I wonder what happened. So then, as soon as I, YouTube, you get in your black circle, your black hole or whatever, and I clicked on it, and then I was like, well, dang, he come off like, I don't really want you here, but I'm glad you're here or whatever. Right. I was like, well, I would have left. I thought, like, when I'm good. Like,
yeah, I was declining you being here. I'm like, I would have said, well, nigga, why am I here?
Right.
I don't have to be here. But see, on Twitter, Ebro responded to somebody, because somebody was like, why was he even on the show? And Ebro responded, ask the label. So, you know, the label is the ones who set up these interviews.
Right.
I get that. But, nigga, if you feel that strong about it, nah, I'm good.
Right. Just like on the Breakfast Club with Jesus and Mero. No, is it? Yeah. The bodega, like, which got left?
Yeah.
I didn't even want y'all to be here.
I'll leave.
No, they're banned.
And even now to this day, if you ask Charlamagne about Birdman coming back on the show, he'll say, nah, we good.
Yeah, that's
we
it.
Straight. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to go into no why, this, that, and the third. No, we good. We ain't got to do that.
Sometimes when certain guests come on, it just so happens that like Charlamagne's not there, and it's just like that is just what it is. But like you said, like all their questions to me was awkward because even after the whole sexual assault thing, I can't even talk about this because it's an ongoing investigation. But then you just bring it about the blue, and then next thing you know, it's like, do you believe in what is that, like going trips to the moon? It was such a, like, what are y'all talking about?
So Kodak like, and so he didn't answer. So then, okay, so now we see, I asked the question, it's an awkward moment. The man don't say nothing.
At all.
You try to incorporate some dumb shit and say something. He's like, huh? You go back to it and say, well, you look like you're a little upset because when I asked the question, why you brought it back up?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If I just shut that shit down without saying anything, why would you bring it back up?
Right.
So he brought it back up, and that's when he explained it. Y'all talk about some shit that I don't even know what y'all got going on right now.
Yeah, and he was just like said, like just change the subject.
Right, and then he said, "Well, we did." They brought up that. He said, "That's dumb shit too."
Right, like where did y'all even get this?
So
from?
y'all will either change the subject and talk about something else, or I'll leave.
Right.
Then he said, "Well, we can shut it down now." All right, well, I'm gone.
Yeah,
conversation over.
What do you say? Say less.
Conversation over. I'm gone. But then Ebro want to get up talking that shit. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what I can talk about on my show.
Okay.
That's why don't nobody go do your punk ass show.
Like Trick Daddy say, Florida wants smoke.
Nobody do no show like that, nigga.
Right.
Anyway, when I get all my interviews, with all the niggas do the same interviews on the same day. They do the club, they do that shit. I don't never watch them Hot 97 interviews because they whack.
Yeah, I rarely watch them. I do watch the Breakfast Club. I listen to the Breakfast Club in transit going to work. But you can tell it's a different vibe because on the Breakfast Club interview, it was really, really cute. Like, they all had on ski masks. Mm-hmm. Except for Angela Yee, which everybody was like, why she got one? But whatever. But they all had, like, on ski masks on.
She said it wasn't worth messing up her hair.
It was a bun.
I thought she had a regular ass ponytail.
Somebody on the Facebook page, they had posted a picture. It was like, this I'm watching Kodak, and it was a girl trying to pink ski mask.
Aww. But,
Kodak got a fan base out here.
Yeah, like, he's just, like, a really cool dude. What was he talking? Oh, I can't remember because it's so funny. Just talking about his life and about his music and how he was saying like he don't want to speak stuff in the atmosphere because he feel like it'll come back to him. Which I feel like speak positivity, you get positive, speak negativity, back and forth. Oh my lord!
But he said he don't want to believe in karma.
Yeah, that contradicts itself.
Yeah, he don't want to believe in karma.
People always think karma is a bad thing.
Well, it's not always a bad thing. Karma can be reciprocated in a positive way. So.
Yeah.
True. I did take a listen to the album. I was like his interviews.
I personally feel like, and I'm gonna just be honest, cause I've never been the biggest Kodak fan. Like I always tell y'all, I mess with my little girl. She's 13 now, and she told me out of her own mouth, and this was earlier this year, so she was still 13, I think, when she said it, or almost 13. I don't know. She said my favorite rapper is Kodak Black, and I said why? Explain to me. Because that ain't it. But of course, the type of music that I prefer,
from 40 to
that's
13.
not for me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Screw you. That's not for me. But the fact that he's from Florida, and I always vowed that if the nigga come from Florida, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't care who it is, except it's a few people that I ain't going to mention them because of our platform. So I'm not going to mention them.
Okay. Oh, well, good.
But I'm gonna give every nigga the benefit of the doubt because they're from Florida. So Kodak, I listened to his first album, Painting Pictures. It wasn't horrible like I expected. It was okay, but it's not something I'm gonna just bump all the time. So the day I put on this one, after I watched the interview, after I seen Trick Daddy's rant, I was like, hell yeah, we got a ride for Florida. Let me help get this nigga streams up for this album that just dropped. And I listened to probably half of it so far, and I will say, compared to his first album, I'm very much proud of him.
How does the beat? Are the beats fire on them?
They're very monotone.
The beats are normal. Like, they're not like drunk beats or nothing.
Yeah.
Like, he telling, to me, Kodak telling a story on this album. He's not just rapping to be rapping like a lot of the young niggas do these days. He's actually talking about something on this album. It might not be something to where politics and shit like that, but it's something for what he's been through in his life.
Right.
I want to hear
I can respect
Transporter
that.
now.
Transporter?
Yeah.
So like they asked the nigga on the show, do you know who ODB is? The nigga thought it was Bushwick Bill. What? He was like, that's the little one, right? The mind playing tricks on me. Like, no, that's not him.
That is a very, very scary video.
That's not him.
I watched when I was younger. But yeah, I was laughing because we were talking ODB in our last episode.
We always talk people up.
We really do.
Somebody gonna drop.
But then they said that he's 21.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
everybody in Wu-Tang over 40. He's not supposed to know them.
Which, that was on Ebro, and they were like not getting upset, but like, you don't know who he is? It's a child. Like, they're not gonna know who he is.
Who said something about Lil Wayne? One of these rappers did. Ned said something bad about Lil Wayne, like he wasn't never the greatest. Something, I don't want to drop names.
That's an
But
opinion.
then somebody had put, they're young.
Right.
There was
that explains it.
There's some young boys, so from their time and era, which is now, no, Lil Wayne hadn't dropped it before he dropped his album. It was like a while ago. It was on the radio and it was just like,
it was all mixed.
Oh, it's about Tupac? It was somebody, some young boy.
I remember back in the day they was having a conversation with Lil Yachty.
Yes, Lil Yachty, my bad.
Somebody else, and they asked him about Tupac and I think Drake, and he was like, Tupac's trash, Drake is the GOAT.
But that's why
He's
you know.
Sorry, Lil Wayne. That's not I didn't mean you. But
you know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
20. He don't know nothing about
He was like giving him backlash for
Pac was
somebody.
dead before this man was born. How you expect him to know about Pac?
Right.
Right. I think Vince Staples said something about the 90s hip hop. He was like, it was disrespectful, but then again, he's like 22, so it was like you wasn't
You don't know.
Don't
And
know.
if you think about it, I still listen to Pac because I'm 33 years old.
Mhm.
I was listening to Pac when Pac was out.
Right.
You feel me? If I didn't know nothing about Pac now,
Mhm.
I probably wouldn't listen to Pac neither.
Yeah.
But I know about Pac. I know the music.
Right.
I know what he was trying to say. Brenda's Got a Baby is one of the greatest songs ever written. If that's what you're listening for. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? But if you're not listening to that and all you want to do is listen to turn up music, like
Yeah.
Kodak was saying that little era where you saying yeah after every 4 words,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then you don't want to hear no Tupac. You don't want to hear no Biggie, no Method Man.
That
no
happened
Wu-Tang.
when Nas dropped, though. We was like, Nas isn't going to do so well for the younger era.
Actually did all right though.
Because Nas tells a story.
Right. And
With the beat. He doesn't rap for the beat. He
On the
raps.
beat.
Yeah, on the beat.
He raps against it.
Yeah, and like young people don't know what that is.
And I appreciated Nas's album.
It's some guarantee some young people are like, why you
Why?
drop?
They probably ain't even listen to it.
Yeah.
Probably, but like we were saying, like it's that. Well, he ain't gonna say ain't no like ad libs in the back. He just
Oh, Nas don't do ad-libs?
No,
Right, but I'm saying
young
like the
people,
kids would be
everyone
like,
does ad-libs.
this nigga boring. Like he just sitting here.
Everybody do ad-libs. It's crazy. You know, at
Right.
one point, I remember,
Drake is really killing it right now.
at one point, ad-libs was only a South thing. At one point. Nobody. Jay-Z didn't even do ad-libs at one point.
He do now.
He do now.
He actually cut himself off.
Sometimes ad-libs are necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just necessary. Sometimes you just gotta fill a word. And that word that you say, you want that word to hit at the end of that bar. So you're gonna ad-lib it. You see what
You
I'm
think
saying?
about Drake nonstop.
Sometimes it works, but these days, these kids, they got more ad-libs than they got bars. It is crazy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes, you said it was necessary. Now they're making it seem like it's a requirement.
Man,
Yeah, because
listen,
now you be sitting there doing it yourself.
man, listen, when you listen to the Migos, you hear more ad-libs than lyrics.
Oh yeah, no matter which Migo that
It
it
don't
is
matter.
that you
Yeah,
listen
It
to.
don't matter.
That's funny because I still like the song. I was listening to
Don't take that wrong. We love the Migos.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I love
do.
them.
Yeah.
But we're just breaking it down.
I'm
I
just
was
saying.
listening to like ape shit, and I was like, listen, I was like, Quavo is like really all over the song.
All over. So.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really, because I would just get excited when I hear Beyonce. She started rapping all fast, and I started rapping all fast too. But I actually listening, I was like, oh yeah, the Migos are definitely on here.
And that's
It's not bad.
I still want to know how that. I know how it transpired,
Mm-hmm.
but
To connect the dots, last few dots.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
still feel like it's some kind of documentary that need to be made about this song that I want to see because it was a Migos song first, right? And I get that.
And they forgot about
I
it.
get that. And then all of a sudden, Pharrell calls you and say, "Hey, we gave J&B that record," and they're like, "All right, cool."
No,
And then y'all decided to
they
keep
purchased.
y'all. Well, same thing.
No, it ain't.
It's the same thing.
You don't give and purchase.
When you know when Pharrell probably playing some stuff, and then he was like, "Yeah, the Migos just did this," and then Jay-Z stand up like, "I want that."
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they got their little money stuff that they work out, you know, their little whatever per diem. All right, nigga, so check this out. So I give you 50 for that right now,
Right.
you know, and they work it out. But the fact is, they kept Quavo all over it.
Mm-hmm.
How did that pan out? Because that was his hook that Beyonce was doing. That's Quavo hook. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't know who wrote her rap, but I'm sure Quavo didn't write that. It don't sound like Quavo.
Possible.
So, but it
I
didn't
don't
sound like
Beyonce
Quavo.
could have wrote her
Yes.
own rap.
She probably did. 'Cause I mean, she's a writer too. I
Mhm.
never take away nothing from B. She's a writer. But I still want to know how that worked. Like, who said we're going to keep all Quavo ad-libs in place?
I think my 2019 predictions for music. I believe, because when me and Plain Jane went to the On a Run tour, they had so many picture clips that there has to be a documentary about the whole entire experience along with the music. I mean,
They're going to drop.
it's like a freaking movie.
I don't know 2019. Who knows? Because the Carters.
For the tour?
Yeah, like the pictures and then being in the Jamaica and like
It was.
the transition.
It was like a movie on stage.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Hey, think about it. What if it's a Fade to Black all over again? Coming to the movie theaters
Okay.
about the tour.
Well, I heard that she has a deal with Netflix. So I bet that's
feel
a lot.
like
I don't know what that's about.
it's a possibility that in 2019 or whatever, they're going to drop and it's going to be like Lemonade, but it's going to be a kind of a Carter's album.
That sucks. Don't do that. Do it
You
bigger.
never watched Lemonade.
Do it bigger.
But you didn't want
HBO was
But
bigger.
what I'm saying is HBO was cool with Lemonade, but Jay-Z took that farewell concert in the Garden. He took that to the movie theaters. You know how much money that made?
You know how much
Put
money
your shit in
HBO
the
plays?
movies.
When they did On the Run 1, that was on HBO. When she did her, was it that Beyonce documentary? That was on HBO. HBO's paying them a lot of money.
That might be cool, but Kevin Hart is putting his shit in the movie theaters too, making $53 million for it.
But what I'm saying
Why not do that?
Okay, so it'll be bigger than what they did for the Lemonade, and then it'll also be bigger than that. They're gonna do something big, and it's gonna incorporate both of those.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I'll go see it.
We're here for it. People, like I always said, when the album dropped, I think it was just for the fans.
Yeah, I don't
They
think
weren't
they
working
cared
on
about
numbers.
sales or nothing on that.
It dropped on a Saturday.
It still did well.
Yeah.
And I don't like the fact that they did it, but
Why? They're the Carters.
well, I feel a certain type of way about, but as a hip hop fan, I feel a way about that because, and y'all gonna laugh,
We are. I'm
but
laughing already.
Nas dropped the day before,
All right, sir.
and Nas was doing his numbers.
They gave him his
He
time.
was doing his little numbers, and then boom, the next day Jay-Z wanted to drop
But
the
you're
Carters,
streaming,
like,
so you're going to
24
hear back and
hours,
forth.
it wasn't even 24
But
hours.
how-
But think about it, Nas came
But
out
they were
late.
overseas.
How many albums drop on the same day though?
I get it, but no, come on, man. Nas and Jay-Z, y'all had y'all feud. Now y'all cool, and he gonna turn around and drop while he getting his little bit
It
of
wasn't
time.
all on Jay-Z because Jay-Z has a
That's what
wife.
I say.
and
When
they
the
have
wife
to
say,
agree.
I want to come out right now,
You
he ain't
drop
got
that
no
shit
choice.
like a
Yeah, like
But
you
it's
said,
still-
Nas
being
didn't
hip-hop.
have a time when he's going to drop. How many
Nas
times
was
did you check
supposed
your
to-
phone?
He was supposed to drop at 10 o'clock Friday morning.
Right.
Somebody in the camp dropped the
Kanye
ball,
West.
and he didn't drop till 11 o'clock that
Because like
night.
he said, he didn't even know what was on the album. I don't understand how artists do that. 'Cause that would
Executive
scare the
producers.
shit
That's
out
why
of
you
me.
pay some. That's why you pay an executive producer. I'm sorry. That's why an executive producer paid to have that power.
Well, Pusha T say he stay in the studio until everything is done. Because you walk out and come back in, whatever 10 songs you had is out the window.
That's why Tiana Taylor complaining so much.
Right.
I ain't had much
Did
on
you-
this now.
Side note, sorry. Did you like the remix?
With Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
I heard it once, and I really don't remember. I know they just dropped the visual for it, and
Yeah.
I said I was gonna watch it. And I haven't watched it yet.
That's
The
a good
Wu-Tang
one.
on it, I'm for it. So there you go.
Oh, did you see them on the tiny desk? I put it in there.
I don't watch it.
Oh, they were doing like their live. Shout out to them for just knowing their places and remembering their lyrics, because that was a
It
good
don't take
30.
a lot to
minutes.
remember
There's 30 of them.
12 bars.
There's 30 of them.
It's not. It was,
I wouldn't even know if I was first, second, third, or
It
last.
was 9, and then ODB died, so it was 8.
On the tiny desk, like it's about 30 of them.
I mean, they got an entourage.
Yeah, the whole entourage.
They got an
And they had a live orchestra. So shout out to them.
I'm so upset
I
with
love
myself for not going to see Wu-Tang.
I'm
You
sure the
should be.
concert that was at Daly's place.
No, it was in St.
St.
Augustine.
Augustine
I'm so
Amphitheater.
mad at myself for not going there. That was a 25-year anniversary. I'm upset about that, but it's cool. I'll catch them again next time.
Okay, so moving on from there, if you like Kodak Black, like I said, I like him for his as a person. I think he's just a cool, down to earth. He's a young guy.
I can't even say he's down to earth. He just seemed like he genuinely good people. He just came up the wrong way with the wrong people, got caught up in some stuff. He has a street mentality, clearly, and I wish him the best, but those type of people, for some odd reason, trouble finds them, unless they got somebody around them that's going to look out for them. And he don't want nobody around him that's going to look out for him.
Yeah, he said I'm trying to have the Florida mentality, and that's why I stay in Calabasas.
Yeah, he moved to LA, so.
So, and like you said, he's what, 21?
21 years old.
So 10 years from now, he might be like the next Gucci or something. Well, without the jail
Look
time.
what Gucci had to go through to get the Gucci.
I said without the jail
Yeah,
time.
Gucci went through
Subtract all that.
Yeah, Gucci
Just
went
end
through
up like
shit.
Gucci.
Just be like, I mean.
Did you ever watch the movie
Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a Feather with Zaytoven?
No, I couldn't find it. You said it was on Netflix, and I couldn't find it on Netflix.
It was.
I think it ended up being on Prime or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, because I seen the title, but I ain't watched it.
It's really good. So shout out to him. Yeah, I like listening to these. I think they're.
Did we talk about
Very
Gucci
good.
album last week?
Nobody said
I mentioned it, and you said why.
I listened to like 5 songs.
after last week, right?
I listened to it Saturday
So after
after we talked about it, but it wasn't my choice.
Your thought?
I got in somebody's car, and that's
Oh,
what it was.
okay.
what are your thoughts?
It's not his best work. I tell you that.
I gotta listen to it because I'm we're two different Gucci fans.
As a
Gucci.
neutral Gucci fan, I feel like it was just the same. Everything sounded the same.
I don't know, because Mr. Davis to me was a good project.
I'm talking about this project.
And so that's what I'm saying. So if Mr. Davis was a good project and it just dropped a year ago or so, I would expect this one to be like either on that level or a little better.
But didn't the Glacier?
I mean, Gucci dropped so much music.
He does.
It's hard to keep up with this nigga. Like, I don't know.
I like the Glacier. That's the one. It's Rick Ross on that album with him.
I like Mr.
Oh, excuse me.
It ain't coming out before 2008.
We have 2 more weeks.
It's not happening.
We have 2 more Fridays this month.
Hey man, Port of Miami.
And if you don't know what I'm talking
dropping until February.
Rick Ross can just drop a single.
February. Watch
and
what I
just
tell
leave
you.
it out there.
February.
So that's your 2019 music prediction. I feel like, and then I keep saying 2019 music prediction because I feel like every artist, except for Rick Ross, had dropped this year. Like everybody was waiting for Lil Wayne to drop. Everybody was waiting T.I. drop. J. Cole drop. Drake drop. I mean, what you got the whole Kanye West.
I was finna say Hove dropped this year, but shit,
the Carter dropped. Like everybody dropped this year.
Everybody dropped this year.
So 2019, I'm really.
Wait, did Wale drop an album this year?
He dropped a couple of
a few things.
A couple of projects.
He dropped an EP and he dropped a 7.
He dropped like 4 EPs.
Yeah.
But he ain't dropped no album.
So maybe next year Wale would drop an album.
They're gonna probably EP in one.
Yeah, because the last one was by PYT. That was last year. So yeah, he ain't dropped no album this year.
So a couple of EPs out there for him. So 2019, maybe.
So we need something from Wale next year.
Meek Mill dropped this year.
We still need Offset because he ain't dropped. He was supposed to drop today. He didn't drop.
Oh, both supposed to come today?
They're supposed to drop today. Okay. He didn't come out. So we need Ross next year.
Or this year.
Well, 19. We need Ross in 19. We need Offset and we need Wale.
What do you want? You can speak it in the air. I do this all the time.
I don't know. I can listen to it.
I want another Tiana Taylor album.
I can see that.
A whole album. Not 7 songs. I want a
because
whole
I'm not hating on her, and I know that she can sing, and I was really excited, but I don't hear everybody else hears on the album. I do like You're Gonna Love Me, but that's like the only song I like.
I think that's the only song.
I mean, I like that.
That was the only whole song.
I love her album, but to this day, that's the only song that I still listen to consistently. I think that's like the
only song that has like a whole 5 minutes.
Actually, that song is really short. That song is like almost 3 minutes.
That's a good thing.
It's a really short song. The remix now is probably about 6 minutes. That's fucking Wu-Tang.
Okay.
You got the Wu-Tang playing over there.
Yeah, that probably longer. I know that everybody doesn't listen to her, but I'm believing that Adele will drop next year.
Oh.
Hey, to the females. I even text my friend to put it out there. That way when she comes, we can go to our concert.
I wouldn't mind getting some Ace Hood, too.
I want Ace Hood, not the...
Did he drop a mixtape this year?
No, he dropped he dropped a mixtape this year, because I got it. I got it, and I didn't like it. See, I'm a real fan.
Stop being picky.
If I'm a fan of yours, I'm going to be behind this.
That's what real
Ace
fans
Hood
are.
dropped his album, this mixtape this year. I was like, nah, that ain't it.
No, I'm finna tell you what I want, because
that ain't it.
Because I remember I was texting and I was like, man, this Ace Hood good. Because it took a while. But it was where is it? It's not Trust the Process. Was it Trust the Process? Yes. Trust the Process is the one I like.
I didn't like it.
Yo, you didn't like Trust the Process 2.
Which one was it?
They had Trust the Process 2, Undefeated. And then they had Trust the Process.
Okay, because I know it was one of them I didn't like.
Trust the Process I like. So if we can get that motivational Ace Hood, because the other one I was like, I can't.
I like this. Did y'all hear Thanksgiving freestyle? Well, it wasn't a freestyle because he'll read it from the phone.
You about the greens, the beans,
He did. He
wrote.
His girlfriend he wrote that big.
Yeah, he did.
He wrote that big.
He was in the booth.
Just doing this stuff.
Okay, so we had a Wale for 2019, Adele.
Why is Rick Ross not the first on top of Wale?
Because we have 2 more weeks.
Rick Ross is not coming out this year. My God.
Yeah, it's a song on the radio. I got so excited, but it's featuring Rick Ross. I swear.
What was it?
Rick Ross song. I don't know. They've been
on the
bumping
radio
it a lot.
Maybach Music is all Meek Mill for the rest of December. I'm telling you. They pushing champions.
Know that.
I'm telling you, they pushing champions.
You say Ace Hood. You want an album or a mixtape?
I want something better than the last.
I just want to drop.
I want something better. I want to say I want a major album drop, but I don't know if he's gonna get a major deal.
I think Chris Brown gonna drop in 2019.
Yes.
But wait, when did his last album drop? It was 40-something
last
songs
year.
on it.
Because
No, but
We don't need
listen,
no more.
he dropped 2 because he wanted that Christmas.
The Christmas
He,
one.
well, he added like 10 songs, 10 Christmas songs. Listen, we don't need no more.
I don't
Brown
know.
gonna
He
drop.
got no choice.
I'm a big Chris Brown fan, but Jesus Christ, man.
I think Chris Brown is
How much
like, as
singing
long
can you
as
do?
I stay in the studio, as long as I work out, as long as I contribute to music, I will not get in trouble because he's been really, really quiet lately.
All right, well, how about
Let me
this?
tell you what. Wait. Let me say this first. Let me tell you what Chris Brown has been doing. These new artists, especially these females, he making sure he feature on anything. We listen to the radio and they do a little person be talking. Hey, my name is such and such. You know, I'm just finna drop this, and they play it. Most of them lately be featuring Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Chris Brown making sure he's being a feature on all of these new artists.
I can see that.
We're doing 2019 predictions, and I mean this with every piece of my soul.
Okay.
That's on 365, huh?
Every piece of my soul.
52 weeks.
And this is actually because the conversation that we having is good, and it can go into that other topics because of what we're talking about. I want in 2019 a collaboration album. And I seen photos with these niggas in the studio. I want a collaboration album, a full-length album, not mixtape, not project, an album
I do too.
with Chris Brown and Trey Songz.
I knew it. High five.
I need it.
I thought I won the lotto.
I need it. And they
I
say
knew.
it's a possibility. I
Are you going to
need
be talking
that.
about the same girl in every song?
I don't give a
It
damn
doesn't
who they're
matter.
talking about. I need it. I need it.
Now, why he said that, I do want TTT to drop.
Who
Tank, Ty Dolla, and Trey. They call him the TTT.
Because
Tank?
the singer?
Actual Tank?
Yeah.
I mean, they got a song together now?
They got the remix. Oh, I love the remix. To,
the When We?
When We. Like, I wouldn't have more songs. Like,
I remember that When We remix.
every time my TV turn on YouTube, it's the first song they play.
Hold on, they supposed to be doing some more stuff together?
I want to do some more stuff together.
It's her 2019.
I
Okay.
ain't mad with that.
So we're not into the new year yet. So next episode we can talk about that some more. But like I said, let me just name like 20 artists I dropped this year. That's like a lot of music.
Oh, there's a lot of music this year. That's why I told y'all last week I'm not listening to no more new music for 2018 after Meek. But I slipped.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even the topic I was
It's
going
fine.
into, but it worked.
Mm-hmm.
I did listen to Method Man. Method Man dropped today.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to. Method Man is in my top 7
So are those
of all
songs
times. I had to listen to
like
it.
songs that were put away, or those
These
new
are
songs?
brand new records.
Okay. No, I just like so many of them. I didn't know they were like, here, I'm just gonna release these. To my fans.
The track listing is 22 songs.
Mm-hmm.
But you know Method Man is old school. This nigga got skits, intros, outros.
Okay.
So out of 22 songs, I think like 7 of them are skits, intros, and outros.
That's 15.
So, and then you got 15 songs, and then like 10 of those songs is like 2.5 minutes long.
I think I want to take a listen. I respect Method Man as. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I think he's just like a great like a butterfly. Like he just can do everything. I don't know, like a chameleon.
Oh, okay, because I would say, well, butterfly.
Because he does his rapping. He does like I love like when I see him on the screen because he's just like a really sexy guy. But yeah. So. Well, on top of that, I'll listen to the album tomorrow because I like
Method Man is that guy. Method Man has always, from day one, been my favorite Wu-Tang member.
Why not?
He'll always be my favorite Wu-Tang member. I think I like Wu-Tang as my favorite group of all times because of Method Man.
How many groups do you have?
What, in top groups? I mean, think about it, man. Outkast. I had a whole conversation with my guys
All right, sorry.
the other day about who was better between the Wu-Tang Clan and Outkast. So,
You can't compare.
I mean, my favorite group is the Wu-Tang Clan. Y'all can say what y'all want about Outkast, but I remember when Speaker Box and The Love Below came out, and I was bumping The Love Below with my 12s riding down 103rd. These niggas were telling me to turn it off.
Why?
But now all of a sudden, y'all want to rep Outkast. Get out of here. Niggas is
Well,
fake
you know, I
fans.
had
Fake fans.
my Outcast moment when I put in the chat the Morris. Oh, I love that song. The Morris Brown song from Idle Wild.
Those
But
songs, Andre
my
3000,
God,
what-
this song. No, it wasn't. But I was listening to Just Speaking because not everybody knows Andre 3000's skills because he has like a solo rap album ever.
No, he did the look below.
Right, but he was singing.
He was singing.
Right, and some people were like, well, how come I keep saying like he's like your favorite rapper?
Because that nigga can rap.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
get
it.
it twisted.
Yeah, lyrics. 5.
When he did Walk It Out, and he was like, your shirt looks like a nightgown. Take that off. And I was just like, yes. And it kept looking at like tees on guys and be like,
oh my God, Walk It Out. Their shirts was down to their knees.
Did you have a gown shirt?
We all had them. What do you mean? We was all buying 3XTs. What do you mean?
Right from the corner store.
We was all buying.
With them white jeans on and Air Forces.
We had colors too.
Oh yeah.
So we was going to the store getting 2 or 3 XTs from Foot Locker just to have baby blue.
Foot Locker. They were definitely going to Foot Locker to
the gas station
white
didn't sell them yet. They didn't realize that that's what was a convenience for a guy.
As long as you had a smidget of color in your forces, that's the kind of shirt you had on.
Is that was facts?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we always wrapped that around there.
Some baby
I remember. I probably can find it on my Facebook somewhere. It was my family reunion. This had to be 2003, 2004. I had on the 3X pink tall tee with a pink bandana and some white forces with the pink check. I was clean.
Did you think that was
clean
going to come get you?
For what?
Because he was.
I was just as clean.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did you feel like Fabulous was like your role model or Cameron?
Come get me. Don't pull up on me. You a dude.
Not like that.
Oh, the way you say you thought he was going to come get you.
And that is hard pineapple. Okay, so moving on.
Goodness gracious. I used to be just as fresh as the
Where's your mind? Okay, so you said...
what other albums came out today? We talking about albums since you mentioned it. He came out. Kodak dropped. I listened to some of that. It was pretty good.
I don't know.
I ain't finished yet.
I know that nobody else listens to him, but Big Crit album, it's like an EP, but it's really good.
So he got another album. I thought he just dropped this year.
He does this all the time for fans. Now, I will say that he does have a song called Energy. I would suggest you listen to it because he mixes his own music and it's fire. You want to listen to Gucci now?
No, I don't know how to play. It won't stop.
It's stopping now. But he took Jill Scott, He Loves Me, and like remixed it and freestyled on it or did whatever. I love it. Not because I'm a big fan of Big Crit, but it's a good song.
You know, he did most of Bun B's last album. You know, Bun B dropped a month, 2 months ago.
I need to go back and listen to that.
It was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
And Big Crit did most of it. And he was on like 4 songs also. So.
Your thoughts?
On what? I have no beef with Big Crit.
I just
can't listen to his whole albums like consistently. Like I can listen to it once and be like, hey man, dude riding. But like I don't want to hear it no more after I hear it that one time.
But you told me like you never listened to him before.
It was one time like when that album came out, there was a double album. Everybody was jamming it so hard. I'm like, I don't know if I want to hear him for 2 albums by himself. I don't know if I want that.
Because he said like the first part 1 was like Crit, where he just like with the basses and the trebles and the hi-hats and all that. And the second part was like him, you know, being like his person when he's not out and about. So I'm a big fan of his because he doesn't like he could be signed. Well, he will sign to a label, but he dropped like he didn't want to be signed. He got dropped, but then he was just like, I'm just gonna do this myself. And when he started doing it himself, like the double album, that one sold more numbers than with him being on the label.
Of course.
So
yeah,
but he's like just so I just
he's dope. I'm not saying he's not dope.
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Stupid.
Can you write Big Sean?
Okay, you want Big Sean?
Oh, Big Sean definitely dropping that shit. He's been working on the album for 4 months now.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let me just put 2 Chainz out there because
2 Chainz dropped in January.
Okay.
He Instagrammed that a few days ago.
We need a dry erase board in here.
Well, 2 Chainz drop. You know, 2 Chainz drop every year. You ain't gonna go a year without 2 Chainz. And it's crazy because I was talking. You know, I talk to myself all the time. No judgment.
Yeah, you have to answer yourself.
I was talking to myself the other day, and I was remembering Titty Boy, like him and
titties.
Yeah, Titty Boy. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, Titty Boy been around a long time, but he didn't start popping until he became 2 Chainz, and it was the album True Religion, mixtape, whatever, that actually got him to pop. And I was thinking about how long ago that was, and I was like, it had to be around 2011, 2012. When True Religion came out, and they did the song Right Around I'm Getting It. That song put him where he needed to be.
Wasn't the group DTP Disturb the Peace?
That was
He was signed to
Ludacris's
them.
label. The group was Player Circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they came out with Duffel Bad Boy. So he was already successful.
We used to bump that.
I'm not saying he wasn't successful. He was successful.
Don't
They
get your
was,
money
they was getting their little
bad
money.
boy.
But that nigga,
Get money.
Not bang bang with the
that
cash.
nigga became who he is
Good.
when True Religion came out. And it was a rap.
I remember hearing him on it was a mixtape because him and Futures have mixtapes like all the time. He used to sell them at the crab place.
Shout out to the crowd place, man.
I missed their mixtapes.
They
I
had
had to catch up
all
on everything
holiday
before there was
mixtapes
a hot
and all
YouTube.
Holiday season.
But yeah, they did like I remember when Future and 2 Chainz actually came here and they were at Skyline. I remember that.
I'm in a brown paper bag now.
Did I go? No, I did not. I stayed in the house.
Shout out to our listeners because I feel like when you guys listen to us, you support us, and we talk about different music, it makes you want to listen to that kind of music.
Yeah, I get pop-ups all the
Because I
time.
done put in my lineup for Gucci,
Mhm.
the Isley Brothers,
Mhm.
and now it's gonna be brown paper bag.
That song was hot. See, that was the Khaled I liked.
Yeah,
I don't like the new Khaled.
but that
I
was
love New Khaled.
I don't like Father of a Side Khaled.
Cool and Dre. Oh, I
Because
love that.
he had
I
a
don't like.
baby.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with his child. I'm talking about the music. The music he's made since Aside's been born, and now you got your album called Father of Aside.
Oh my
and
god.
every time you on the stage,
What album is that?
It's
his
coming
new
out.
album's coming out. It's called Father of Aside. Like
Wait,
really,
it has to be successful. It's gonna look like your son made you fail.
I love Grateful.
I'm over it. His last album
I bumped
is
that
that
thing.
is that the album with
She gets so excited.
I took the top off the Maybach.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
Is
hated
it?
that
No.
No, it's not.
That
That was
dropped
never on
as a
the
single.
album. That
song. Oh, it
was
was.
a single.
Oh, I hated that song.
That's the song with Rihanna.
That was one
Wild
of those songs
Wild
I
Thoughts?
heard.
Yeah.
Wild Thoughts was a good album. That was a good song. So that was that album with
It's a lot of
Bag Alert. They had Bag Alert with the Migos.
There's a lot of
They had the
Migos
song
on
with
there.
Bieber and Chance.
Yeah, yeah,
and
I'm the one.
Wayne.
You're the one.
That was a cool record. Okay, that album I listened to here and there, but not the whole album.
Oh, I listened to all
About
of
6,
them.
7 songs I listened
Y'all know the highways and byways. Love Plain
to.
Jane.
Here
So
and there.
I'll be on the byways and highways tomorrow. Bumping it'll probably come across my timeline.
So other albums that dropped, Vic Mensa dropped today.
I like Vic, but I ain't listened to this album
I
yet.
listened to a couple of songs. Okay.
He's actually pretty dope.
Kid Ink, which I'm listening to tomorrow. I like him. There was a moment where every song had Chris Brown on it.
Oh, that was back in the when he had
You remind me of
that song, yeah.
It was another one
I
too.
hate that song now only because that was when me and my baby mama was going through so many problems. We were still together. Every time we got in the car, something like that song was on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate that song to this day.
There's a rapper named Light Skin Keisha.
Mm.
Oh, you know her?
That's a boy?
No, it's a girl.
Yes. She had this song out.
She got features with.
It reminds. It's like a Juvenile to Back the Thing Up song. It got that beat on it.
Oh, she has a song called Fix My Crown. I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow.
Be careful.
Oh, God.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the E for explicit.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we listen to got an E on it.
Not
Right.
me.
Didn't the Chainsmokers drop today?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Those are for white people. But you may know the song. Don't Let Me Down.
Mano dropped.
Oh, did he? Because I didn't see it on here.
Mano dropped. I seen Mano. I just didn't click on it.
Okay. So.
All you other hip hop fans, you like Mano, go listen to his album.
I think that's it. As far as I can see
That
that
should
you
be
guys would know.
Did anybody listen to Ice Cube yet from last week?
No, but I will.
I'm listening to it on January 2nd.
Okay. So moving on from there, that was it was still here. Oh, if you are a Love and Hip Hop fan and you support Tommy because she's always on the Shade Room,
Believe that.
and she got her
Got an ankle brace cut off?
I don't know,
No.
but she said that she's gonna start rapping, and she does have a song out featuring Anthony Hamilton. Oh, next year I want Anthony Hamilton.
And she got a song with
You want what to
Black
happen?
Youngster. She got a song with Black Youngster.
Black Youngster.
So pull that up on YouTube because I seen that they got a video. It's a pretty
Her
dope
name
video.
just Tommy?
Yeah, TOMMIE. The one with Anthony Hamilton, she posted on her Instagram page, and Meek Mill said that's fire, and she said thank you. So I listened to a couple of lines, and I felt because I watched Love and Hip Hop, I already know your story. But shout out to you for just doing what you said you're gonna do.
Oh, she got a few stuff out there. She got a...
Yeah, she got records. I think about it. She was working with Stevie J for a while at one point.
Nobody actually works with him. They got the
Stevie
Tommy.
J is a legend. What do you mean?
Before he started sleeping around?
What the sleeping around?
All I know is
sometimes he can't really focus. I feel like he can be great like he was way back then if he keep his steady sauce.
He's married now.
Yeah, man, they ain't even thinking about that no more.
The Faith Evans.
Wasn't he just caught in some type of scandal?
Yeah.
And people were saying, well, what did she shop for? Look who she married.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
When was this? Because they was just together on the Soul Train Awards. That was 3 weeks ago.
pre-recorded.
But they just recorded it like 2 weeks before that.
Mm-hmm.
It came out 3 weeks ago. They had just did it. He got a new song with Lil Scrappy too. Lil Scrappy making a comeback.
Is that who you want to see for 2019?
No, I ain't said nothing like that.
Oh, but he dropped the album this year, didn't he? Because you were promoting it.
I didn't promote it.
You was like, y'all listen to Lil Scrappy.
I mean, I be just trying to give
that
niggas
sound like
shout
something
out.
you was saying. That sounded because I was laughing.
I try to give niggas shout outs though.
But did you listen to it?
No. I don't even remember him dropping.
Okay.
Rapping and dropping.
I was probably capping. I probably capping.
Are you rapping now?
No.
Because you're
It
rhyming.
sounded like rapping and
Hey, man,
capping.
listen, I thought I was retired until I got kidnapped last Friday. And when I got kidnapped, we ended up in like, these days niggas don't go to home, like real studios no more. They go to home studios.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up in a home studio last week, just having a conversation with niggas for about 3 hours. And then boom, now these niggas playing beats. Now these niggas talk about freestyling.
Mm-hmm.
Now these niggas talk about get on this song. So I unfortunately came out of retirement to do a song with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I must say,
What's the styrofoam in the
nigga
closet?
still got it. Nigga still got it.
I used to date a boy, we won't say no name. We used to date a boy who had the mic in the closet.
I wrote a song for him.
And the stuff on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even gotta do all that no more, man.
That was back then.
It's so
way
sweet.
back then.
The mixing on these days is so sweet. You don't even gotta do all that no more.
I know. I was watching Solange when she made her album, and she had the microphone just walking around in the studio.
It's sweet. Because all you gotta do, when you finish with that record and you send it to your mixer, it's so sweet when they mix it nowadays. They gonna make it sound good.
Right. Okay. So moving on from there. Many of you guys were listening to Blurred Lines, and you didn't realize that I still don't agree with it. But Marvin Gaye family was
You
like,
gotta explain to them what Blurred Lines is, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. Blurred Lines, Robin Thicke featuring Pharrell and T.I. T.I. said, I got nothing to do with this.
I was just featured.
Yeah, he said that.
Paid me to get on it.
So if you ever listen to it, I don't want to play it because I want to get sued. Marvin Gaye's family was like, this sounds like, was it Got to Give It Up? I think that's what it sounds like. That's why they sued Robin Thicke and they sued Pharrell. And basically, I think it's supposed to be like $10 million, but they settled for $5 million. Did I explain the Blurred Lines?
Mm-hmm, that's pretty good.
Okay.
It was a real big song in what? 2014,
I don't know.
15 maybe? Something along the lines?
Now, me personally, because I am a Robin Thicke fan with the whole Lost Without You, and to me, Blurred Lines just sounded really, really different for him when it came out, so I really wasn't feeling it until everybody started playing it everywhere, and it got stuck in my head.
Shit, 2013.
Yeah, so 5 years ago. Maybe it was like $1 million a year.
2020 around the corner.
You're right.
I just got riled up. So yeah, they didn't say that it sounded like a Marvin Gaye song. It said it gave the vibe, which is really crazy to say that.
How much they sued
Let me tell you what it says.
Okay.
The song's percussion ideas were primarily inspired by Marvin Gaye's song "Got to Give It Up." Inspired. How you gonna sue me for inspiration?
Right, because if I just do
That's
this,
crazy.
then what does that mean?
Listen, everything came from somewhere else.
Because there's a lot of drum patterns that drummers use, because that percussion is drums, but it doesn't mean that it's being inspired by a Michael Jackson song. It's just, well, they won the lawsuit.
So I can inspire somebody.
They probably got tired of going back and forth.
Probably.
Cause that's
definitely
stupid,
settlement.
yo.
Yeah, and then Robin Thicke actually dropped the song today, which is really a nice bop. I want him to drop too, because
that thing made
he made a lot of money.
They made sales of 8 million sold on that song, so that 5 million shouldn't hurt that bad.
Should not.
Should.
And Pharrell probably like, I'm back in the studio.
Yeah, Pharrell don't care.
Let's take out the percussion.
You know.
Let's give it to J&B. Speaking of percussions, Apparently Kanye West must have hit something. His head.
Why y'all always going at Kanye though? Why you always blaming Kanye? Why y'all never blame the light skinned nigga for real?
Can you?
Why y'all never blame the light skinned nigga though?
You want to read a tweet?
No. Why y'all never blame the light skinned nigga?
Do you want to read a tweet?
I'm just saying.
Because
the light skinned nigga be getting away with everything though.
But he didn't put himself out there. Who did it?
Who said he can?
Wait, I'm sorry. Who started this?
Who started what? This whole situation?
The whole tweeting.
Apparently what happened was, I don't know if they explained all this on the club, but apparently what happened was Drake's people sent over a sample clearance
for 2009
for a song that was on, what was called Thank Me Now. What was the name of his? No, that was the album. What was the name of the mixtape? Sorry.
For the Wait? No, that's
Wayne. The first mixtape that he dropped that got him popping. It was a mixtape. I think it was.
Oh, Drake mixtape?
Yes.
The one I think I Gotta Be Unstoppable was on there?
I think so.
That was on there. No. Successful was on there. Whatever it was called. Sooner than later. I don't know what it was called. Whatever it was. That album had a sample from Kanye on it. His people sent over a sample clearance to Kanye for it. Kanye said, man, look, all this shit that's been going back and forth between me and you, so far gone. All this that's been going on between me and you, we need to have a conversation. That's how it started. We need to talk. Apparently, behind the scenes, some other stuff happened. Kanye felt the need to express it. Now, mind you, Kanye says a lot of ignorant shit all the time. It's starting to become pretty frequently to where when shit like this happens, y'all look the way you looking at Kanye now, like, really, nigga, here we go again, blah, blah, blah. But I'm reading some of his tweets and I see your viewpoint. Drake been throwing shots for years, and nobody never says nothing to Drake about it. He get away with all that shit because he's Drake. He the light-skinned nigga. He the light-skinned nigga who got a beard now, and all y'all love this nigga.
I like him for his beard.
But at the same time, this nigga been throwing shots. Pusha T came back and finally said something, and he became the bad guy. That nigga was throwing shots at Pusha T also. To what Pusha T finally said, you know, I'm tired of sitting back listening to this. I'm finna say something. Now Pusha T the bad guy. Not Drake the bad guy. When any of y'all gonna say this light-skinned nigga is the problem?
Because he said don't wear no 350s around me.
And what that was about. And see, I didn't know that.
Want you wearing that
was a coded
and he just dropped some today.
That was a coded shot.
He dropped some Yeezys.
He dropped some Yeezys today.
People were boycotting the Yeezys way before Drake said don't wear them around me because you had on a...
Well, I don't like Yeezys myself.
I don't.
Right,
but
that's what I'm saying.
My thing is this, though. The fact that Drake said it, and it was so coded. You see what I'm saying? It was coded. I mean, everybody don't know what the hell 350s is.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? You
check
know what
350s
is. Then the nigga came out and said something about having a pool bigger than Ye. I remember when I used to want to be Jay, or I want to be on Rockefeller. Now I'm Jay, or something like that. That nigga been throwing shots.
But wasn't that in response to the whole, I told you something in confidence, I told Kanye West about my child, and then the child, because the No Stylist came out around the same time.
Right. But
so that was his response to, okay, I'm not going to just take shots.
But Kanye didn't tell Pusha T about Drake.
But Drake didn't know that at the time. Because nobody was communicating with each other.
Right.
Which, yeah, I don't understand.
But it's been shots for years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up these tweets while y'all.
I got them here.
Oh, you got them all? Because you got the ones where they was breaking it down also.
No, I just have his tweets. But I don't even know where to start. I'm not gonna start. Okay. He said, F that Sycamore song, family first and always, which is really funny because Travis Scott is part of his family now.
Well, he said something slick about that too.
I have a problem with sneak dissing. I hit Trav earlier today. Now he just hit me more threats. They stay in the same area. Drake called me, threatening me. It's not about rap. It's about family. We have to be close as family. Never let these people infiltrate just for radio spins. Oh, this one was deleted. People sold their souls. You got a #1 record, but you got it by letting this dude dish your brother-in-law. Or I guess he's talking about Travis Scott.
Right.
I bet Travis Scott was like, if I wasn't here. Now, this is where I was just like, okay, sorry. If I wasn't here, all artists would be doing memorial songs.
I ain't understand that one.
I actually like Stick 'em Up, but I don't like that it was a sneak diss. Let's see. Broke down doors for sneaker, fashion, music, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I need that love and respect that we didn't give Michael while I'm alive.
Nigga said something else about
Oh no artist never dissed me for clout.
I don't think Drake doing it for that. Drake don't need the clout. We're not gonna do that.
Definitely don't.
I mean, to be totally honest,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much. I don't count niggas' pockets. I don't know what they got, but I almost want to say that Drake may have, or even if not have, he may got more revenue coming in than Kanye.
Yeah.
So
he don't do one thing. Like he only has like one platform with his music.
Who?
Drake.
No.
I don't know if he
Drake
got one platform.
They have investments, I would say.
This nigga got money coming in from the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, because ain't no way you have a freaking flying car and you only doing music.
Yeah, Drake, he got some revenue coming in.
Yeah,
especially from Toronto.
He got some revenue, so he definitely not clout chasing.
Mm-mm.
But like I say, the nigga been throwing subliminals out there a long time. And Kanye probably just tired of it. You gotta understand, niggas do get tired of it after a while.
Understandable.
Drake is the type of person who throw rocks at his
Yeah, he that type of
But the thing is, like you said, throw rocks at, because, like you said, we only see Kanye West tweets. Drake's never gonna tweet back and say, "Nigga, shut the F up forever."
Nope.
Even when the
or if he does, people will be like, "What?"
was it the whole Jay-Z and Kanye beef? It was like, what's Drake in this? Like, why? It was like he's not saying anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
And Drake could sit back for a while and not say nothing. But he quick to go rock.
He'll throw a little quick subliminal.
Oh, that could be a thing.
He'll throw a subliminal in there. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's that light skin syndrome.
Aren't you? All right, what are
but
you?
I'm not light skin. No.
We pecan tan.
I got a decent little skin color on me, man. I ain't light skin like him.
He's bright skin.
I like Drake. I'm not saying I don't like
You're
Drake.
not captive.
Drake, he a dope artist, but come on, man. Like at the end of the day, I don't like when legends of the game go at the young folks for what they doing or not doing. So I don't want the young niggas to try to come at legends and talk shit about them and then do it subliminally. I don't like that. I don't respect it.
I can see that. Like they look up. Well, we're trying to have them look up to us and respect us because some of these young people, they do not respect the old heads that's been in the game. But it's like, at the same time, I respect you and you respect somebody in your bracket.
Right. And I get it. Because Kodak said something like that on the club interview. They asked him, like, what you want to be when you get, to a certain age level or whatever. And he made a statement and he was like, there's different categories of legends. And he said that. I can't remember who it was that was a legend that he basically gave a shout out to by saying that. Mm-hmm. He said you could either be this or you could be DMX. And I was like, hold on, dog. Like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, he was like different
I
tiers.
see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But don't throw DMX under the bus like that. He's still a legend to us.
But I think he was saying like DMX legend is different from T.I. being a legend.
Oh, I mean,
or like Jay-Z legend is different from. People think, people believe that Gucci Mane's a legend. It's two different. Like you want to be
I guarantee you, some
trap
people
legend
that came out of Atlanta, some people that live in Atlanta, do feel like.
Okay, so you are
some people that lives in Atlanta and been there for a long time feel like Gucci is their top person.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is overall. Well, I mean, either Gucci or T.I. But some people from like California and stuff, they're not thinking about Gucci and T.I. about being the top person of all time and stuff like that, who they want to be.
Right. I can see that.
It all depends on what.
Chip definitely in my top.
Because 10. If there's a rapper,
but where are you from? The South?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying he in my top 10 regardless.
Because if there's a rapper from Fairbanks, Alaska, they'll be like, I don't care if you can rap or not. It's that you came out of there. You be like my top 5.
To be totally honest, I can probably name 39 others that I'll take over Gucci.
Are they from
of all times? I would probably
I'm
name
just
39
saying.
others.
But like what she was saying,
where people are from.
yeah, that's always a big part.
Because again, people in New York, they not looking at T.I.
I think T.I. still get top 20 recognition even from people in New York.
Okay, I'll say this: people in New York didn't really accept Lil Jon doing crunk music.
Absolutely not, but they accepted Till.
But we felt like Lil Jon like made like a whole big change because we from the South.
He did. He broke barriers in the game.
This right here became so popular.
Snap music came from like Lil Jon.
Okay, but did Lil Jon bring us snap music, or did Atlanta bring us snap music?
I would say
he just made the beats.
Lil Jon pushed it to go outside of Atlanta.
From our Lil Jon, but from
New York.
No, from up there, California stuff.
California.
Who is it?
E40.
E40.
Oh yeah, we didn't know what he was talking about.
We didn't. Us in South, like, we liked him. We listened to him.
Language.
But I guarantee you, the people in California, they loved him to death. We liked him.
Well, E40 is a legend in the West.
Right, that's what she's saying. Like to them, like to us. Well, I like E40.
I like him too.
But we don't. I wouldn't consider him like a legend on my end because I'm not.
I mean, he's not in my top 60.
But if he in South,
creative
that's a whole lot. 60 is a big bracket. But listen, people in the
he's 45 years old.
In the West. He's probably in the top 5.
Yeah.
In the West, yeah. But even in the West, he shouldn't be top 5, but whatever.
But you're not I'm trying to say what people live at and grow up at.
I can see him. You got Kendrick, you got Game, you got J-Rock.
This is far back. E40.
He shouldn't be in top 5.
I wouldn't think Kendrick would not cross my mind. The Game wouldn't cross my mind.
We ain't even talking to you.
Okay, so moving on. Speaking of just legends.
Game don't cross your mind, but Kendrick did?
I said no, they don't. Neither one of them. You know I didn't say Kendrick crossed my mind.
I think Game needs a lot of metaphor. Oh my god.
Name drop.
Name drop everything. Okay, so moving on. Not hating, because I'm sure we go to California, you have to get permission.
What?
You have to get permission.
I'm glad I got family in California.
I do too. Well, something like it. Okay, so moving on. This has been talked about. I think we already have recorded, but there was a big conversation for like a week about who's the king of R&B.
Jacquees.
I think, yeah, Lil Wayne's son, allegedly.
That's not allegedly. That's in your mind.
This was just a lie because it's really creepy.
That is your mind.
Plain Jane, pull it up. Just pull it up, Plain Jane.
This does not look alike.
Yes, they do. Even on the Breakfast Club, they kept looking like.
Are they black with dreads?
No, like their mouth is like the same. Their nose is the same. Birdman knew what he was doing in the lab. Okay, so.
But who was it? Was it Young Thug?
Mm-hmm.
What about with Birdman when Birdman was beefing with Lil Wayne?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he looked like.
Yo, Thug. Well, Thug and Rich Homie was rocking with Birdman at the time.
Oh,
Rich Homie. Oh no, he just dropped.
They had a TV show called Therapy on Viceland, and they were doing like therapy for like rappers or whatever. And Rich Homie Quan was on there, and I didn't even know that he was in jail for like a very, very long time. I thought like he just stopped rapping or whatever.
I knew he caught a charge. I knew he was locked up.
He was locked up. Rich Homie Quan. Yeah. So I wonder like where he is, and he's out. But it's like he was saying like it's hard for him to try to get back where he was because when he was in there, like everybody like left him. Of course.
I feel like he dropped an album this year though.
He did.
It was like toward April, May.
It was good, but it wasn't like a radio hit on it. Like some type of way wasn't on there.
When he had Get the F Out My Face.
That song was hard.
When that album dropped, I listened to it for a long time.
That was
then
a good album.
He came here and I couldn't find nobody to go with, and I really wanted to see him. He came here.
Well, after that, I mean, I didn't like him before. I liked that project.
Mm-hmm.
I like this project is good. But then after that project, I didn't hear nothing else good no more. To me.
Kind of a charge.
So.
To me, he's the type of person, if I listen to anything you drop.
Okay. Well, you know how I am. I just pick whatever.
Yeah, you listen to anything.
Yes, and for that reason, I feel on top of my stuff.
Oh, okay, we be on top of our shit too.
Moving on, so the king of R&B.
And we listen to explicits.
Jacquees said that he is the king of R&B. The conversation came up that no, you're not, son. I never heard him hit a high note before at all. I don't listen to his music.
What kind of high notes you want a nigga to hit?
R&B singers be hitting high notes and. Like, we were talking about how, like, now we don't know if people I can't even think of it. Like, the whole Bryson Taylor thing, like, was he singing or was he rapping? Like, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, he got a new song. Well, I don't know how new it is. I really don't know much about the kid. But he did the song on the Soul Train Awards. And apparently it's off his album. And I had never heard his album. But when he did the song, I was like, that's a fire-ass song. And I went and found the song on his album. And I downloaded it. It's a dope record. It's called the name You, I believe. I'll put up with you. I'll put up with you and all your bullshit.
Oh, that's new. It's been on the radio.
That's a hot record. Like, I like that song. I like that.
Does that validate him to be the king of R&B?
No.
That's just how that man felt. You know.
But it's like when you wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth, you look in the mirror, and you be like, I'm this shit. And then you walk outside and be like, no, you're a piece of shit. You can't tell people what they can and
He's supposed to feel like he's the king. I ain't mad with him for that.
It was broken down to...
You got to put in the work to be the king, though, bro. Like,
when I seen it on Facebook, so I broke it out, they said, no, R. Kelly is the king of R&B. Then you can put Usher and... I think Trey Songz was an option. As the prince. But as far as Jacquees, you're neither nor. You have more credentials that you need to...
Me personally, I respect a few of the OGs who did come out. Because there was a lot of people who came out and they had something critical to say about what the young man said. The young man did not say, I'm the king of R&B. He said, I'm the king of R&B for this generation. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So that automatically takes out the R. Kellys, the Soul Childs, the Jaheems, all these people. That takes them completely out. We're not talking about y'all. Mm-hmm. We talk about 2012 and beyond. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what he was talking about. So when people mention R. Kelly, come on. We know this nigga's the king of R&B. Basically of all times almost. We get that.
Oh, I can see that.
We get it. But, nigga, we ain't talking about you right now. Your last couple of albums, they was good albums or whatever because you are R. Kelly. But at the same time, nigga, who's supporting you still?
Not right now.
So, it is what it is. I still listen to Chocolate Factory when they come on. TP2 when they come on. But I'm not finna go download no new music.
Listening to R. Kelly, my friends with, not R. Kelly Pride, excuse me. And I was like, oh, R. Kelly is on here. But it was okay because it wasn't his song.
I mean, the nigga's a legend.
He's a legend. I won't take that from him.
His allegations, that nigga's a legend and he's a phenomenal R&B artist. I mean, I can't take that from him.
I will say this. I was listening to the Avant Unsung, which was very true. They were saying at about 2005, R&B kind of got lost in the shuffle of R&B because I listened to, radio, but like mainstream wise, like Plain Jane was saying, like in 2019, she wants an R&B artist to come out, but she can't even think of one at the drop of a hat. And it's like it is kind of lost because I could think of right now is a Chris Brown or a Trey Songz.
I don't feel like Keisha gonna put no song out.
But my thing is this: when you say that, how can you not put Trey Songz and Chris Brown in the R&B category?
No, I'm putting them in there.
I said a female.
Female. R&B. But I'm saying that's all you can really like. When I say R&B artists, like someone asked me like, "Do you listen to R&B?" And I was like, "Yeah." And like, "What do you listen to?" And I was like,
"Well, see, it depends on the person because when I told y'all that Mariah dropped a few weeks ago, y'all was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah.
And Mariah album was actually really good.
SZA not gonna drop it. She said she's not doing more music. So
she got one more album. She gonna do.
And Mariah just dropped, and I don't understand why it's being slept on.
I listened to her, and I listened to LMA, and I listened to Chris Brown, and of course I listened to Chris Brown. Like I listened to like a whole bunch of R&B artists, but if I pop one name up, I'm not gonna say, oh, well, they're the king. Like you said, there has to be like a cutoff where it is like a generation from 2012. One person I can really think of that was consistent is Chris Brown.
And these people need accolades. You cannot be in the game for 2 years and think you the best at shit.
No.
Jacquees been in the game a little while, but I don't know your resume, bro. I know a few singles, the band song. I know the band song. I know the song with Dej Loaf, which was the In the Club record. They did a mixtape together.
And they did another song. Oh, I love that song.
Down in the club.
You got like 3-4 mixtapes with Bird, man. Like, okay, you doing a lot of rapper shit, if you ask me.
That's what I'm saying.
You doing a lot of rapper shit. No, nigga, if you want to be the king of R&B, nigga, let's get your Chris Brown on.
When I hear
and give me 20 records solid R&B.
All I hear when I hear Jacquees is feature.
Right, and then he was doing like song covers. So that wasn't even like your song.
Yeah.
You got enough.
But like you said, it's like most R&B singers are taking the rapper route of dropping mixtapes or doing like the whole, I call it trap song. You're talking over the beat and you may hit a high note here and there where it's like, is that really R&B, which is rhythm and blues? It's more of rhythm and hip hop.
And that's why I respect what Trey just did with his 2 albums.
Mm-hmm.
I respected that. And then when I read the story about it, it explained it so much more because the R&B phase of music is fading out so hard due to hip hop. Trey said, okay, I'm going to do this.
Right.
I'm going to give you a whole R&B joint with 10 11 songs straight R&B. And then I'll do this other shit that y'all jits is doing these days with the I ain't going to say it's rapping because he wasn't rapping, but it was like the sing rap thing.
Yeah.
I'll do that on the other one because I can do both. Nigga, when I want to sing, I can show you niggas I can sing for real.
But that's what Usher was trying to do when he was with Beethoven. It was just like, there's people like, I don't like to me, a couple of songs were like, were hot because that's just what it is in this era. But I don't think it was him losing himself. It was just saying that, hey, I'm still here, I'm still relevant. This is right. Like, I have done enough to experiment with Beethoven beats are always fire. With his beats.
They all sound the same.
I guess it's with country and rock and roll. Maybe it's like what?
You mean like pop and hip hop put together?
No, I feel like there's a lot of.
I'm listening.
I feel like there's a lot of rock and roll, and it may be like fading out like country itself. I feel like that's what's happening in the hip hop and R&B.
I just feel like right now rap is running it so much because like they always say we the biggest culture out there right now, which is true. Hip hop is running the world right now, and I get it.
It's overshadowing.
And now everybody that's in R&B, they're not getting the love that they deserve. Right. So now it's like, well, if the rappers getting all the love, maybe we need to start making these records to sound like what the rappers is doing. So let's migrate to that. But it's some people out there who still love genuine R&B music.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
That's why people like Joe can't get no love these days.
Oh, no. Right. You know that's what I was saying. Like I had to go back to the. He
ain't get no love. He dropped that song When We, and it did great because of what it was about.
Right.
Sex.
That album though was really good.
It was really good.
It was really good.
Pain, Pleasure, whatever, part 2.
Yeah.
That album was good too. But I'm talking about the one since then.
Okay.
And it was really good, but Tank don't get that love. But when he dropped When We, everybody loved it.
Right, that's the only thing that they play on the radio is that song in the remix. Because I believe that sometimes the radio messes up for people because you keep playing this one song 10,000 times. And I have a second single here, but y'all not trying to come for it because y'all just keep pushing this on. It's like, okay, I'll be back in the studio 2 years later trying to drop something else, trying to catch up with everything. But what you're saying is right. It's like it's getting faded too where, like I said, I had like a whole Carl Thomas day because that was good music and it's relevant. But if you drop
so you listen to old music though,
right? Like I have to go back that far to find good R&B music.
Let me say,
besides Chris Brown and Trey Songz,
Tank, Joe, Avant, Genuine,
yeah,
TGT had a hell of an album.
Any of those was to drop, I guarantee you, anybody 25 and under is not listening to it.
Nope.
Right.
Because I feel like Genuine dropped within the last year or two. I feel like he did. But I bet you don't nobody know about it.
And then even with that, cause like even today, I was like so turned up. Like I want like turn up music. That there was like a couple of R&B artists that I wanted to listen to, and I was like, no, I want to hear Young Gunna, or I want to hear Lil Baby, or whatever. And I was like, this is because to me, I feel like I'm always like open minded on Fridays to music, because is it Gunna
from the Young Guns?
No,
oh, you
Gunna.
talking about Chris? Oh, you talking about Gunna?
Oh, but shout out to them. Oh. Because one of them made me sing.
Shout out Lil Wayne, he remixed that song, Paper Chase to my thighs burn.
Okay. But yeah.
About R&B. I just thought she was talking about Young Guns.
But like you say, sadly, that's why I was looking at the whole unsung thing to figure out what actually happened to R&B because of Vine, like I'm saying, like stupid dumb singles. But even like he was saying, like I just got lost in the whole shuffle of where is R&B going.
R&B ain't dead. I mean, Lloyd dropped this year.
Oh.
It was pretty good too. But again, I like R&B.
Yeah, I love R&B.
I personally rather listen to R&B before rap. It's just me.
Or even like her did the Tiny Desk, and she could sing. I just love her. Her voice is just like
T-Pain trying to come back.
Is that R&B?
I mean,
this is coming from the biggest T-Pain fan ever.
T-Pain is R&B.
Oh,
I'm sure you heard all his albums now.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, T-Pain, when he make his albums, he probably have 2 songs on them albums where he actually rap. The rest of them songs, he's single.
I've heard, and it's on YouTube, T-Pain sing without autotune. And he can sing his ass off. I don't understand why he keep using autotune. But
because that's his flavor. That's what got him popping.
I'm not hating on... I would sit and watch T-Pain interviews all day. I just think he's like the coolest guy ever. So I'm not hating on him.
And that's a Florida nigga, you heard me?
Oh, yeah, he is. But he was saying like he feel like Tallahassee don't show him any love whatsoever.
Hey, man, Tallahassee don't show nobody love. Except to the Seminoles.
This is how I feel about Tallahassee showing love. I feel like when he first came out, they was hot. Tallahassee was all over and they showed him love. But the people that were there have now graduated and they went on.
That's what he was saying. He was like
the generation there, they don't know you from start to finish.
Right. He was saying that he probably feel like people in Tallahassee or people just in Florida in general just like, oh yeah, he's good if I don't go. Like he's straight if I don't go to his concert, or he's straight.
Don't nobody in Tallahassee do nothing except go to college parties.
Okay. Well, I never. Okay, so
my favorite team play there. I know I'd be there and it'd be boring and shit. I'd be ready to come back home.
To sum that up, we're just stating that what?
T-Pain is a legend.
Okay.
When it comes to R&B, the R&B king of
the generation.
I can't say our generation. I would have to say this generation.
Oh, baby.
Unfortunately, I would have to say Chris Brown is the king of this generation's R&B.
I agree.
I would have to say that. I mean, that's not my favorite of this generation, period. Because my favorite R&B artist is Trey Songz, but Chris Brown would probably be the king of this generation's R&B, hands down.
Golly, when should Color come out?
And that's just what it is. I mean, I don't give a damn about the debate. Jay Holiday. And I can't remember who said it, but the nigga was like, boy, when I heard you saying suffocate. Don't nobody care about what you talking about.
Bed, and something else. I can't remember the third one.
Boy, we don't care.
But he wrote a lot of songs for people.
We don't care. Charlamagne said Miguel passed. August Alsina, I like August Alsina, but this nigga ain't had a top 10 Billboard hit in years.
Pissing on my tattoo.
Pass. So
that's who runs.
So yeah, I would say that's funny.
We ain't heard this nigga since I don't get tired. So pass.
Chris Brown's, was it called Chris Brown? Yeah, Chris Brown. Chris Brown's album came out in 2005. That's about 13
his first album.
Mm-hmm.
The Chris Brown album. Yeah.
13 years.
That was
2005.
I still listen to that album.
Yes, whenever I can't play it. Oh man.
He was such a kid. Though.
Poppin' was like the song.
That he was such a kid.
Show it.
Was that on the first album?
Yeah, it's right here. Poppin'. Poppin'.
That was his second or third single.
Poppin'.
Yeah, a lot of sing off that.
The first single was with Jewels, right?
Yeah, Run It. If your man's on the... That's
the song from Lil Wayne. No, that was the second one.
Yeah.
Yo was on that.
He had like 5 singles off that album.
That song with Lil Wayne was a remix though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I love that. My favorite song off that album was Just Fine. That was my joint. I still listen to that song to this day.
And it was the Run It remix with Chris Brown, Bow Wow, and all the little short people.
Chris Brown ain't never been short.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was just looking down on Bow Wow and Dream. Okay, so let's see here. I think we're done. Yeah. Was there anything else?
We close?
Yeah, I believe right now.
Close or done? Which one is it? Make up your midnight.
The lights are shutting off from the switch only.
I want to walk up the show. What else did I want to say here? I just got really quiet for no reason. That's just Kanye West accuses Drake. Oh, I have to talk about.
Hey, Trick, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, we do.
Standing up for the jigs, you hear me? We need more OGs to stand up for our jigs.
I did want to say this. Cause we do talk about celebrities a lot, but let's just get down to like just home manners. If you cough, you put your hand over your mouth, or you put your face in your elbow area.
Elmo say use your elbow.
Use your elbow. I'm just gonna go off on a rant. I am sick and tired of hearing people cough around me and not cover their mouth. Like it should be like an instant thing, like hand to mouth. That's it. I don't like getting sick. I try not to get sick. Number one, because If I get sick, I have to call out of work, meaning I have to use my PTO because you couldn't cover your mouth during a time of you coughing, which we have all been taught as children to cover your damn mouth. Wash your hands. Hand sanitizer, please. It is getting cold outside. If you're in Florida, this is unpredictable weather. Yesterday it was 75 degrees. Today's been raining all day, and tomorrow's supposed to be like 74.
It was still warm today, though.
Yeah, but it was raining.
I left my house one time.
And it was still warm, though.
All day. Also,
about 68.
if you cannot drive in the dark, get your ass home by 4. Please. I'm tired of driving behind Miss Daisy, and she's the one that's driving. I don't understand it. Also, if you cannot read road signs above your head, they're on the ground, they're to the left, they're to the right, and you keep swerving in front of me, switching lanes, I'm going to flip you off. I'm just going to do it. Plain Jane is very known for her road rage. I feel like I'm just going to, that's like a generational thing, because it's coming down to me. Lady today would drive 40 miles an hour on I-95 for no reason at all. I don't understand it.
Speaking of road rage, sorry.
Oh,
y'all be careful out here. Long story short, this man was tailgating me and I couldn't go fast. The motorcycle in front of me. So on the Intercoastal Bridge, this man blocks me 3 times on top of the bridge, parks diagonal, blocking the lanes, and get out of the car with ski mask on, and charges towards my car. I now have a dent in my car. This man kicked my car on top of the bridge.
Crazy.
Yes, y'all be careful out here and register. Register to get a gun.
Yeah, because isn't that what the
police officer said? I had every right to shoot this man.
The police told you that?
He blocked my point of exit 3 times on top of the bridge.
Until you shoot
and he
him.
had a ski mask.
Until you shoot him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I was like, you do have a right, but then when it comes in the news, it's going to say, angry black woman shot a white man in ski mask.
And they're upset with me that
Which again,
right when it happened because he had a ski mask on.
Right. So be careful out there. But again, I would just like to input to please cover your mouth when you are coughing. Germs are real.
Hand, foot, mouth disease is real.
Right. Can we eat lettuce now? No?
That's what they say.
Pray over your food. I haven't touched the lettuce. When I did, my mom scared the heck out of me. She's like, you didn't hear? And I was like, oh God. So I've just been eating spinach.
I went to the store to get spinach and all on the shelves. It had
Good night.
Labels saying, don't eat the lettuce. There's no lettuce here. Right.
Publix was empty.
I
know, but it was so sad. Cause it's like, y'all don't even, y'all was, I don't know. Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? No,
I think that should be it.
Oh, I do have the lyric of the meeting. It's actually coming from Drake, featuring Jay-Z.
She want to play some Drake.
Light Up.
First album. That's humble Drake. I like that Drake.
And this is what
that's hungry Drake.
Hungry, humble, however you want to put it. They were both.
Oh, here you go. This is what Jay-Z told Drake. And I just, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He says, Drake, here's how they're gonna come at you with silly rap views, trying to distract you in disguise in the form of a favor. The Barzini meeting, watch for the traitors. Did I do that right? I done seen it all, done it all. That's why none of these dum-dums could done them off. The summer of ours, the winter too. Top down the winter, that's what winters do. And to these niggas, I'm like Windows 7. We're at like Windows 10 now. You let them tell it. They swear that they invaded you. And since no good deed go unpunished, I'm not as cool with niggas as I once was. Now he's not even cool with Kanye anymore.
They still love each other.
I once was cool as Fonz was, but these bright lights turned me into a monster. Sorry, Ma. I promised it wouldn't change me, but I would have went insane had I remained the same. F niggas, B's too. All I got is some money. This'll do. So that was just letting him know what was going to happen with the invite to Mr. West's house.
And it happened?
Yeah, it did.
Why y'all putting? See?
That's
y'all
what happened.
Not saying that Drake started anything, but at the bottom line, it happened.
Yeah, it did. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe Drake invited Kanye to his house. They live down the street.
Let's put you in our terms type situation.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a girl that you know that fight, She fight any and everybody. And then somebody say, dang, she done fought a girl across the street. You gonna be like, dang, she only fight people, not knowing that she hold her temperature for like 2 weeks when this girl kept bothering her.
So Nancy's always fighting, and Amber fought her back. And you saying that the Nero would be like, why Amber fought her?
Right.
Instead of blaming Nancy.
That's how it is with Drake. I'm
Shout out
sorry.
to Nancy and Amber.
To Kanye.
So, okay, well, we're wrapping up our meeting. This is episode 32. We do appreciate all the love and support. Yeah?
We do love y'all support.
Well, we don't know
Everybody-
yet. That's the next week.
Everybody who's still rocking with us, who's still clicking subscribe and everything like that. I got us a new fan today. We talked about it, everything like that.
Only
We
you.
still making moves. I said we got a new fan today. I talked to him today. That's what I said.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
We working on
Real G's move in silence.
We working on some things that can benefit
like
us.
lasagna.
Like trying to start this
Real
radio
G's.
show. So,
Yep.
and we can get there.
Take
so that's something that me and this new fan is working on
Oh, you're leaving?
for us.
Oh.
So miss me with the
Boo-boo,
the
for
shit.
us, by us.
My God.
Boo-boo. Boo-boo.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. Come on, chime in.
I'm not chiming into that shit.
Okay, sorry.
You got
We're
a
back.
Booger.
Does he?
What?
Hey, what you guy says on his song, Drip Too Hard? He's like, I feel like a baby with a booger in the face.
Man, Booger say what?
Wait, I'm sorry. Before we go, sing the song, Who's Gonna Clean This? Oh, God. We were singing it together.
You gonna clean up these flowers?
No, the Drip song.
Oh. It's a Jazzy phase in my head. He do the introduction.
Yeah, that's him, isn't it?
He says man name. Sauce all on me.
Ooh, sauce all on me. Who's gonna clean this? Sauce all on me. Shout out to the youngins. Their music is like amp me up before I go to work. Okay, we're out of here.
Yep.
Snipers. I need the snipers to come through for both of them.
You want to take us out?
Who was just singing that?